scars that I got from my past, healing them all with this drink in my glass. Know it be hard for grandmama to remember your ass, the same one that she was wiping, you her baby. I recollect as my eyes proceed to get lazy. It's late at night, yet I'm focused, laser tight. I'm a dog, yes I bite. I go ghost, yet I write. Every lyric you hear pouring out my spirit, niggas speaking more coherent. Father niggas, it's apparent that this coming from my soul, straight out the depths of my inner being. Yeah, you know I got the glow. The last dragon set fire to you and your whole faction. Only leave a fraction. This not the 90s, but you know that we be by the action. Perfection is the goal, but we arrogant. Fuck practice. It's a habit to take a track and put it through the shredder. Sorry, Master Splinter. It's like we cannot let up.
I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lies. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lives. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes. I'm twisted and off my rocker. How often I face this problem of being a young black prophet who never amounts in dollars but measure being by art. God made tragic Moses and I'ma come shape the art. I promise that we gon' kill it cause we been working like midgets who putting light bulbs on ceiling. I'm rapping and spitting venom in traffic at men and women who doubted that we be sick as shit. It's ridiculous the way they prosecute the innocent, but they won't give a shit when some kid walks in school and in the clip. He come from the richest shit. His dad got golf club memberships. That what made the difference. We come from the poorest shit. Papa Bear wasn't there, no meat inside our porridges. I'm just chillin', smoking, trying to get by. I'm just floating, hoping today I don't die. Cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lives. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing. I'm just chillin'.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Trap Talk TV podcast, man. I'm, of course, your host, CJ Speed Rush. With my other host, we got that boy, Kenny Supreme. No Londo with us tonight. He had to work, but, he's going to be back next week with us. And we got a special guest, a returning guest, Harley Hendricks in the building. What's going on?
Hey. It's always a pleasure.
We appreciate you being on with us. And, of course, this stream podcast is sponsored by, where's it at? Slapwoods. Make sure y'all go get y'all some Slapwoods and all that good stuff. And we are live. We're live at YouTube, Facebook, and now on Twitch. So make sure you go fuck with us on all those platforms. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, man. So what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man? Y'all got y'all. I was trying to roll up during the intro, but I couldn't do it fast enough. So,
yeah, no, I couldn't either. So I'm just drinking.
Yeah. I was trying to hurry up and roll up, but I couldn't move.
King is not home. We only got woods and
nails.
So I'm not smoking until he get home. So I'm just drinking.
I feel you. What's good with you, Supreme? What's going on with it? Oh, that shit done froze up.
I don't know.
Yeah. Y'all shit froze like Harley hands still like this.
Hell no.
I told you when I came in the first time it was tweaking already, so I already had exit out. But shit, man, what's good, Supreme? How you living?
Yeah, man, I'm good, chilling, man. Just got down. Ate at this old people ass restaurant called Fried Green Tomato.
Oh, I had that. I think I had that place before.
I like fried green tomatoes, the actual dish.
Never had them.
Yeah,
man,
you never had no fried green tomato?
No.
You live in Georgia? You've never had fried?
Nah, I don't even like I don't like tomatoes like the actual thing. Like I can do ketchup.
I don't like the actual thing, but try fried green tomatoes because I don't like the actual tomatoes. Like I'll get a burger, no tomato.
Yeah, I don't fuck with tomatoes.
Yeah,
but I've been trying new things, so.
A tomato on the sandwich ain't got nothing to do with a fried green tomato.
Right.
It's different. It's different. It's different
than a fried green.
There's levels to that shit. That shit hellacious.
Hey man, let us know in the comments, man. If y'all fuck with fried green tomatoes, man. Let us know.
Yeah. If they say they don't, they lying.
Oh, they lying like hell.
Because if you have to fuck with it, let me tell you.
And look,
Right.
man.
If you
Well,
never
shit,
had it, you
man.
might not fuck
We
with it, but if you
we
had it,
are
you fuck with it.
we on the food tip already, man. We might as well go ahead and get into our first story of this week. I don't really follow him too much, but it was a topic going around, and niggas is from Georgia, minus Harley, of course. Shout out to Chicago and everything. But me and Supreme, we are from Georgia, so I felt like this was kind of one of those topics that hit kind of home. But Keith Lee, I guess he's like a food critic guy on like TikTok and stuff.
Sure. He ate good in Chicago. Let me just say that.
Okay, we're not gonna go.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
But so he did his tour in Atlanta. And I found a video of him like doing the tour recap basically. So I'm gonna play that and then we're gonna get into it because it caused the whole fucking thing on social media about like people were mad at how he did Atlanta and shit, and but honestly, well, I'll get my thoughts afterwards. So I'm gonna play the video. I'm trying to think. Should I? Well, Harley, you've been on this with Holly doing this. Does she usually put people in the back? How's it better to play the
When
video?
she do the videos, we just stay here, but it
Oh,
depends.
okay. Yeah, shit. I'll let it stay up here then. Fuck it. Let me play that shit real quick.
Insane. This is a recap of everything that's happened this week, the good and the not so good. Let's talk about it. Let's just address the elephant in the room. These two videos were posted yesterday.
Make sure if they get food, we'll sit out.
Long story short, me and my family tried to go to Old Lady Gang, and that situation just wasn't for me. And I want to be very clear. Usually when celebrities come in, they want to be treated like that. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a normal person. So I get the employee was just trying to do her job. I'm just not the target audience for that kind of treatment. So we went to another place. We went to the Toast on Linux timeline. We went to Old Lady Gang. I shot the video. We left and went to Toast on Linux. Toast on Linux is where those two videos were taken. I had no intention of shooting the video. We just went to eat food. We walked up. It was a 2.5 hour wait time. But the people that were waiting were dressed to the nines, head to toe. On Sunday in Atlanta, people go to brunch, so they expect to wait. We didn't know that. While I was there, me and my wife took a picture with a lady who does food reviews. She has nothing to do with the situation other than the fact that we took a picture together while she was eating. They said it was a 2.5 hour wait time. We said, okay, we're gonna go somewhere else. While we walked out, the entire staff walked out behind us. They attempted to implore us to stay and said that we could sit down immediately. Again, I'm not the target audience for that. Usually I would just leave, but before we left, we saw 2 cars with 2 people in each car. So they were separate. It was 2 girls in 1 car over here. It was 2 girls in 1 car over here. 1 car had been waiting for an hour and a half. The other car had been waiting for an hour. 1 car was trying to do takeout. 1 car was trying to sit down. So again, the people that were waiting inside that were dressed to the nines, they didn't mind waiting. But the people that were sitting in these cars, I didn't like that. So the owner and the manager walked out and they offered us a table for us to be able to sit down. We told them as a family that we would do takeout, but we wouldn't eat in the restaurant. And the only way we would do takeout is if they gave the table that they was gonna get to us to the 2 girls that was sitting in this car, which they did. On top of that, they had to make sure the girls that was sitting in this car got takeout before we did, which again, they did. The staff and the owner were extremely accommodating. They were nice, they were accommodating, they were professional. And again, that's just my experience. When we got the food, we all enjoyed it. Personally, the food was good to me. But again, I wasn't recording anything. I was just eating. We paid for our food and I tipped the waitress $500. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it because again, I was just eating food. But these videos came out and I just wanted to make sure we clear that up. The lady we met inside the restaurant had nothing to do with anything. She was just eating food. And I wasn't arguing with nobody. I don't argue. I even said in the video that they recorded. I'm just Keith. Social media aside, I'm a normal person. Cardi B went live last night and she said this about our situation.
Talking about this guy called Keith. He does restaurant review. And I'm like, who is that? Who is that? I know that being a restaurant owner is a lot of hard work. And so many people have invested money in their restaurants. People, like this is their everything. But I always find this. Eating in Atlanta, it is such an event. You could barely order in Atlanta restaurants. Like you go like, hey, I would like to make an order. Oh yeah, we don't take orders. They don't do no pickup orders. They don't do deliveries.
God is amazing. Shout out to Cardi B. The Real Milk and Honey is one of the restaurants that me and my family went to. The Real Milk and Honey and Milk and Honey are 2 different restaurants. The Real Milk and Honey is a restaurant we went to. Milk and Honey is a restaurant we did not attend. I already was very clear and transparent, asking y'all not to leave hate anywhere. But specifically, don't leave hate to the Milk and Honey. They didn't do anything. Update, I just received a notice from the owner of the Milk and Honey. The place that we did not go to, them and their employees been receiving death threats. I'm absolutely 100% not with that. That's so corny and so lame, regardless of my opinion on any restaurant, even if it's the Real Milk and Honey. We don't do that over here at all. If you do that, you are not somebody that watch me and not somebody that support what me and my family are on. God bless you. And I mean, under any circumstances, that's not okay in my eyes. But again, if y'all would listen to me, don't leave hate nowhere. If you would like to have your own personal experience on any of these restaurants, I encourage you to go. But now to the most important thing. These are all the amazing things we're able to do while we're in Atlanta.
You having a baby.
All right, I think that was more than enough of what we needed to hear on there. Um, but so I don't know how much y'all really tuned into that, but how like what y'all take from that? Honestly, like, what's your thoughts on that? Can you first? Let me. I'm trying to see how do I want to get the in town person's point of view first, or the out of town person point of view. But let's go in town, I guess. So Kenny, like with you being out there, living out there, I had talked to somebody who lived out there, and they gave me their thoughts on it as well. But I want to hear yours first. So, do you feel like you get that same type of treatment out there when you go eat at certain places?
Like, how you mean? Like, what treatment?
Oh, you didn't really. Oh well. Basically, he was like trying to say like a lot of the places he went to in Atlanta seemed like they had like a lot of like entitlement. Basically, that's what I've been peeping from a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
people.
like I mean, yeah, it's a couple like you go to that's supposed to be upscale or something. You definitely do get the vibe that we doing you a favor by letting you eat here. But I mean, I feel like people that do that got like fucked up anyway because shit, customer satisfaction is above all. Because your customers ain't
Right.
satisfied, they ain't gonna spend no money with you. You ain't making no money. No matter how good the experience is, the doors don't open without no money being made. So
No, that's fact. And I feel like, and that I was talking to Jay Reed because he stay out there too, and I was talking to him, and he basically said the same thing. Like he feel like there are a lot of good places, but he feels like those bad ones outweigh those good because it's like yeah, the food might be good, but you're gonna deal with lackluster customer service or whatever the case is, and they do act like it's more of an entitlement thing because of who it might be owned by or whatever the case is. And I just, but then to me, well, first before I get into the deeper part of it, Harley, like what's your thoughts on that from like out of town? Like, I don't know if you really been to Atlanta before, but if
Baby,
you
I
have,
love Atlanta. I
okay, okay. So like, what like do you have
it,
any
it was,
experience?
it was
Like,
what a 7 hour drive away from Atlanta. So I was in college at Alcorn in Mississippi, and we would drive up to Atlanta, especially after like my homeboys graduated and a lot of them moved to Georgia. Honestly, and maybe it's just because I tell people I don't know if it's just I'm privileged. I don't know if my life is just blessed. I don't know if I'm just so delusional. I don't pay attention. But everywhere I've ever eaten, I've had a good experience. But I also walk into places like Smile Land and I'm like, hey, what's going on? How y'all doing? Like I walk in there bitch kicking it. And so like I've never really experienced the elitism that people say exists in Georgia. I also haven't been to Georgia since it's become like the mecca of like black entertainment. So maybe I just haven't seen that part of it. Because like I think the last time I've been to Atlanta was like 2021. It's been a minute. It's been a couple of years. And when I went, we didn't do a lot of like restaurants. Because I was like, see, when I'm drunk, I don't do a lot of eating. Yeah, so when we was like way drunk. So the last time I went to Atlanta, it was my big brother's first time going to a strip club. And me and my fiance, we like live in strip clubs, but we had never gone to a strip club together.
mm,
So we go into the Blue Flame and we found out we both fucked the same stripper that work at the Flame. So
uh,
so we was lit the whole weekend because when we walked in, she walked up to the both of us and was like, first she walked up to me and was like, baby, and gave me a hug. And she gave me a hug and then she looked at my fiance and was like, y'all
uh,
came together? And I'm like, we're about to get married. And she like, oh. And so anytime I'm in Atlanta, it's definitely love. But I think what I've been seeing from the few of his videos that I watch, I think nowadays, because like this influencer life is a thing, people are kind of treating people that are regular people different than people who can get them more promotion. And I don't think that's right. I'll be honest.
right,
right.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. And we also I want to put this. I want to show this video before we keep going because there's another side me and Jay Reed was actually talking about with this even deeper than just the restaurant side of it of just. But first off, I got a video from one of our homies he who also go follow him on TikTok, Titus Brickle Davis. Go follow him on TikTok, and this was his thoughts on the Atlanta situation with Keith Lee.
Something interesting I learned about Keith Lee's visit to Atlanta. I used to think that just the majority of black people who own businesses are not good at customer service. I thought that was just like a personality flaw I thought it was just our culture. That's just who we are. Now, watching a lot of his videos, I realized it's really just since I moved to Atlanta, the customer service has been trash. Like, I literally thought it was just a black people thing, but it's just a black people in Atlanta thing. I don't know what's up with Atlanta, but they just don't give a damn. I don't know if it's a sense of entitlement, lack of awareness, lack of accountability, an attitude problem, an organization problem. It's just a lot of things that are wrong with businesses, not even just restaurants, just business period in Atlanta. It's a lot of scammers out here. It's just bad, bro. And since Atlanta is such a black mecca, it made me feel like that's just how the rest of the world operates, and that's just not the truth. It's just how we operate out here. And it's, bro, something needs to change. I'm so happy Keith Lee came, because now it's a time for reflection and people to take accountability and hopefully step up with their business. It's important for us now to let those places that did a terrible job with their businesses and their customer service and all that other stuff, to hold them accountable and not go there for a while until they get their stuff together. That's the only way they'll change. You saw the Real Milk and Honey. They put out their first little video and they thought it was cute. Oh, who is Keith Lee? And now they put out the apology video after they saw them numbers go down drastically. Because if you see his videos, if he likes the place, you'll see the numbers go up. If he doesn't, that parking lot will be empty and you will feel that shit. You saw, what's her name? Candy. She got on here and she started popping her shit. And she started apologizing. You saw them numbers. You didn't care until you saw them numbers. Till the next day, nobody was in y'all shit, and y'all was like, "Damn, what happened?" And then, you know, so like that's just how it goes. I love Keith Lee now. I wasn't a big fan before he did this, but I rock with. I wasn't like I didn't hate him. I just didn't watch his videos because I don't watch food reviews. But I rock with him now.
All right, so like, what's your thoughts? Y'all feel like well, Kenny, I mean, like I said, you're more out there, so it's like, do you feel like that's kind of the same?
No, that's facts. No, that's facts. Everything in Atlanta is now. If you follow me, I post about it all online. Everything in Atlanta is so hustled to the point that like they see some shit pop for somebody. You got a soul restaurant. It's a dope boy. He got some hood. He finna get his mama. So like her food ain't even that good. Like everything's so hustle driven. Doing quick cash grabs for a lot of shit. So I agree 100% with Titus. That's exactly like if you just live out here and you pop out at these restaurants, that's exactly what the
And
privately
see,
owned ones ain't.
And I think regardless where we live at, we owe it to ourselves to hold each other accountable.
I'm gonna say black. Ain't gonna say black. I'm gonna say privately owned.
But and see, that's what. Okay, see, that's why I want to get into the deeper side. Well, more in just when I say deeper, I mean other than just restaurants. Because even like Jay Reed was talking about, I ain't gonna put the clothing brand name out there, but Kenny, you know who they are. But one of the clothing brands he said he bought from, they be on some like wacky shit too. And they love throwing like black owned every time you go there and shit like that. Like type shit, like just trying to play with you on the black, like pull your black card type strings type shit. And I don't think that's fair that we always got to just be like throw that black owned hashtag at people just so they can buy. Like if shit fired, they gonna buy
It's
regardless.
not just it's
Regardless.
not just a black owned hashtag though. They literally we marketable, bro. Whether you like it or not, black people we the culture. So no matter what we do, they gonna market it. It's nigga, we so popping, they literally make millions off our deaths. They market us being killed. So with that being said, anything we do, they gonna try to grab it, flip it, and double it up.
And
Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, this facts.
it don't
That is
matter what
facts.
we do, they gonna always try to take it and make it.
Exactly.
But see,
They gonna
I'm not
always
even talking about.
make it
I'm
there.
not even talking about the them. I'm talking about us. Like I feel like even certain black people use that shit more as a crutch or more as a
Now
thing.
that I disagree with. I feel like we use it because we proud. Because shit, more than likely, whoever cutting that red ribbon, they people ain't have shit. They
Right? Put it like this.
like they people
Like
really
this
did
speed,
this.
not to cut you off. Exactly. Like if you in the hood and ain't nobody got no whip, and you the first one to get a charger, you gonna be proud that that's your charger. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck that oh okay, like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't like
It
I
don't
don't
matter.
know.
That's yours.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm a still black on everything that I get because I'm proud as fuck to be black.
Exactly, nigga.
Okay, but
Niggas out
all
here.
right, all right. So
I
I
got my
agree.
own
I
whip.
agree.
I bought this
I
bitch
agree with.
cash.
I feel
I
like we
agree.
still feel
I
comfortable holding each other accountable though. Like I understand what you're saying, Speed. Like
yeah.
what I feel like the crutch is that we supposed to fuck with it just because it's black.
Exactly.
I'm
That's what
gonna
I'm
fuck
saying.
with it just because it's black.
That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna hold
saying.
you accountable, but be proud as fuck that you black. But I'm still gonna hold you accountable.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I feel like when me and Jay Reed was talking about it, like that's why I want him on here so he can explain like his side of it. But like when me and him were talking about it, I just feel like it's more of a like some people do use it as a like you're supposed to fuck with me because we're black and you're black. And I done seen that multiple times. Like you go to the mall, them them little vendors be like, oh, it's black on this, black on that. Like, bro, like I see you black, bro. It says it on your label and shit. Like you don't have to like try to beat it into my head just so I could buy it because we both black. That's my thing. It's like
Yeah,
don't
stand behind your product wholeheartedly. Don't be like bad for me because I'm black. Like no, I want to buy from you because I fuck with it. But don't get me wrong, I have bought some shit
Yeah,
just
anybody.
black.
right. And I have done, but again, I would rather buy from a black, business owner, but I don't want it to seem like that's your only identity with your work. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm black.
yeah. Like if you going into business and your only pitch is I'm a black owner, then yeah, you ain't got yourself shit anyway. So
Yeah, you
this
gotta have.
conversation really ain't even for you at this point.
Exactly. So that's just always been my thing. Is just like I just don't like that thing. It's just like we're supposed to feel obligated. But
That and we can't say nothing bad about it. Like if I'm your family and I fuck with you, I'ma tell you like them grits was a little too hard, bro. Like get your shit together. Because I feel like I'd rather I say it than somebody else say it because we look alike.
right, right.
Right.
And
And then
also, I
it's
would
this
rather
too.
like what irks me with like certain business owners, especially like people who do clothes. It's like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I maybe because I'm a consumer when it comes to the clothes shit, and I don't understand what all goes into it. But I feel like, bro, you can't expect somebody to buy something for $100 and you ain't gonna work in like, or like you know what I mean, or you stop and start and shit like that. Like, bro, like you can't be mad that people don't want to buy some shit. They don't really know what you really own. But and then you got like even mainstream brands who ain't even selling t-shirts for like $70, $80. Like you gotta, I don't know. I feel like
I don't
you
know. See,
gotta.
I disagree. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. If you a young nigga out here, you hustling, you don't know what it costs for him to go to them vendors.
That's what
You
I'm
don't know
saying.
what
I
All
hell
don't
he's
that
really
going
heat
through
know.
press, like the
to get
heat
that shit
press,
made.
the vinyls, all of
So
that shit
from
costs.
the nigga who don't
No, no,
actually
no. But
did
look, look,
that,
look, look, look.
from
But
me,
this is what I'm saying though. But look, we know. I agree with that. That's why I said. That's why I said I don't really know what all goes into it. So it might be more than I'm thinking that goes into it. That is the reason why you want to charge $70, $80. But
yeah,
I
'cause they
do
be trying to
feel
make money off of it, bro. Like,
right,
I
right.
ain't
He's
gonna
trying
lie,
to make a profit. But I
But
do.
I
to get a
understand
dope
also what
T-shirt made,
you're
gonna
saying.
be
Like, don't charge me $80 for some
dope
shit that
T-shirt
I
made
can
is gonna
get
be about
anywhere.
But that's what I'm saying. Especially if it's like, bro, like I
true,
get it. You trying
and
to
that
make
be the
some type.
problem,
Hold on,
and
hold on.
that be
It's
the
like I
issue.
get you trying to make some type of profit on it. But like, bro, like. I don't know, bro. I just feel like there has to be some type of way because like niggas already ain't trying to spend that on regular on a name brand shit. So it's like, bro, you a up and comer. Like niggas, like I'm sorry, bro. Like me personally, like I'm kind of tight with my bread as it is. So it's just like I ain't really
Yeah,
bought. I ain't really
and look, bro,
bought.
there's no respect, bro. But look, listen, a nigga clothing is a nigga craft. You
No
can't
facts.
argue a nigga prices if you think it's too high, it ain't for you.
No,
Like it's just
exactly. And
simple.
I'll
Like
never argue a nigga price. That's what see, that's the thing. I don't want to come up like I'll be like, oh, I'll tell a nigga like, oh bro, I'm not gonna buy it because it's too high or whatever. I'm just not gonna buy it until I get the bread. Even if I fuck with it, if I get the bread and I got enough like bread to where I just feel like, all right, I want to buy some clothes, then I'll do it. But
Like as
at
a
this
designer, because I guess I am a designer because I be making my
you
apparel,
feel me?
right? As a designer, I ain't gonna lie, I undersell myself a lot because I got crazy imposter syndrome. Every hat that I have ever sold, everybody has paid me more than what I charged them for the hat. And so now I'm feeling comfortable to like step into that shit like an order just came in. I'm sorry. I feel comfortable to step into that shit now. I'm like, yeah, like let me pop my shit because what I'm doing, you can't get nowhere else. Like other people making these hats like this, but they shit don't look like mine. So now I do feel comfortable, like, no, my shit one of one. So I do feel comfortable kind of raising the price. But I hear you speed with the ordeal of like, I'm not gonna pay you $80 for some shit that I probably can get off the rack and kind of feel comfortable wearing it off the rack because it does have a name brand. Now, for me, I've always been a person that's been invested in my friends' art. So I
Right.
want my homie shit the way people wear Gucci. Like I be out here with my homie shit on, like, y'all see this? You know what I mean? But my homies also make raw ass shit. So maybe I'm not running across some motherfuckers that's making mediocre shit trying to charge $100 for it.
Yeah, that might be what it be too. Because I was about to say like, for like all of my homies that make clothes, like them niggas make shit that I wear. Like I got pieces from all them niggas shit. Like so I don't got no homies that like fit that category. So yeah, from thinking of that category, I said all the speed shit. You know, I said to you, I posted all the time. Anybody who follow me on social media, bro, if you, it's no point in doing. I don't give a fuck if you making hot dogs, bro. Doing nothing halfway, bro. If you bullshit anything you doing that's clothes, rap, music, get out the way. It's enough young niggas out here really, and young females out here really trying to make it. We don't need your ass clouding up space, posting every 3-4 months. You bullshitting, go to work. Like kill that shit. I'm tired of niggas with all that shit. I'm down to the point for nigga to coming up on a nigga shit. Damn, bro, you do this shit. You only drop music quarterly. You only take
No.
you only
But
take pictures
let me ask
quarterly.
you this. Let me ask you this because I want to have I just want to have like this real conversation with it because it's like I let niggas, I always let niggas just debate and shit, but I just want to know personally, like, what goes, like, how do you like, as like, what y'all saying, Harley, you make actual like, apparel and shit, like clothing and shit, and you done make clothes before, and niggas that do it too. Like, what goes into that for a nigga to be like, okay, me personally, like, I'm looking at it like this. I'm a nigga who will wear like, let's just say like a Diamond Supply shirt, right? That's like $30. I'll buy a couple $30 tees easily. And I personally feel like if your shit look like this, I personally look at it as like, why are you charging more than this? But I look like that
Okay.
So
with
let me break it down.
anything.
I got
But
you.
like I look at that with even designer shit. Like, Kenny, like, I look at niggas and I'm like, bro, this don't look no different to me than a $40 shirt from Zoomies. To
But
me personally. So
I
it's
guess
just like,
let me break it down from like a designer's perspective. So first of all, the fabric of your shirt, depending on the fabric of your shirt, you spending some money for that shirt. And niggas don't be having their paperwork together. So maybe you ain't got no EIN, so you not getting no market prices. So you yourself probably paid $15 for this thicker cotton shirt because you want a higher quality of product, right? So you paid $15 for this shirt. Then a
And that's
yard
low.
of vinyl, right? And a yard of vinyl gonna be like $12, maybe $13. The motherfuckers want more than one color. So now we at about $26 for my vinyl, $15 for my shirt. I'm already at damn near $40 just to make this for you. Then my heat press
right,
is a machine that works on my lights. So that's my lights that I'm using. That's also my just manual labor that I'm pressing your shit. I'm designing your shit. And if I'm the person that make your shit one of one, then every design I'm really sitting down and thinking about this shit. I don't crochet nothing that looks like the shit I got from somebody else. These two identical twins just ordered ski masks from me, and her sister got mad at me because I told her I'm not gonna make y'all masks the same. Her ski mask gonna look one way, yours gonna look one way. I use the same color scheme because y'all twinning. I get that. That's y'all gimmick, cool. But I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, and my shit is gonna cost. Now, what I do encourage a lot of people do to be able to save money on trying to spend so much money on their product, we got to get our paperwork together. We got to get our EINs. We got to get our DBAs. We got to actually get our paperwork so we can walk into these places and pay market prices. Right now, I'm paying almost half the price for my yarn because I got my paperwork. So when I order from Hobby, I'm putting in a merchant's code so I can be able to get market prices. So now I feel comfortable selling these hats for what I feel other people are selling less than because I'm actually making money on the back end. But for these people that's just doing it because they love it and they wanted to do it, they paying damn near retail prices to be able to create this for you. So they got to damn near charge you designer prices just to make it feel like they made some money.
Okay. So I feel you on that. Okay, and that's understandable. Like I said, I'm just talking just to get.
Or like this, feed. I'm finna give you another perspective of it. Or save you a nigga who you don't actually physically make it. You don't have no heat press, none of that. The cost is even higher because boom, you first off, and let's say you're not a creative nigga, boom. So that means first you gotta pay like me to come up with a t-shirt design. They're gonna run you like $150, $200. Boom. Then after you got the t-shirt design, you gotta hit up
Me,
a
the
t-shirt
heat
company.
press it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit up either a t-shirt company and heat pressing is a more affordable route. You got more expensive routes like direct to garment. You got
Embroidery.
embossing. You got embossing, you got embroidery, you got debossing. It's a bunch of different ways you can put on the shirt. Depending on that, it's the cost. Okay, let's say you get the shirt embroidered. Embroidered, and now if you're in a small town, it might be cheaper. But if you're in Atlanta, embroidery per shirt gonna run you like $25, $30 if you want big images on the front, and that's just front. If
I
you're
make
talking back,
$40 in embroider.
you see what I'm saying? And then that just really be the front. If you want the back, that's more. So we running that. Spent $240 already just to get this design out. Now, boom, you pay the dude for the shirts. Let's say you get 20 shirts. Boom, you looking at a little band. You don't pay over a band for these 20 shirts. Now you supposed to get them and charge $30 because Diamond Supply got a big ass warehouse and they can charge it for $30. You see what I'm saying?
No, I get that, but at the
And
same
you gotta
time,
look at it like this, bro. And
I
you gotta look
think
at
people
production
be
costs. If Diamond Supply sell you a shirt for $35, it only costs at the most $5 to make it, bro. You see what I'm saying?
no,
Because
and
they
I
gonna
get
get
that, and
triple
I
back.
get that in the bigger scheme of things, but at the same time, it's like I hear people say it. I don't know. It just comes. All right.
Hold on.
People gonna probably take this the wrong way, but I am
I mean, you
also
can go ahead. I can hear you.
no fact. Yeah. But I feel like people gonna take this the wrong way. Entrepreneurs and creative business people, but I'm gonna just say this. I feel like you like people have to understand, like even like with the pod, like I can't expect people to just jump to the pod because we're new still to people. You know what I mean? There's people with names that didn't make it or blow up off their shit until like 7 years, 5, 6, years later. You know what I
But
mean? So I
then
can't.
it goes to that question of, do I have to wait for the world to fuck with me, or do I believe what I'm worth? And if that's the
No,
case,
but
you
okay.
just
Hold on.
gotta
Let me say
tell
this
people
though.
how
Let
to
me, and
talk.
I agree with that. I agree. I agree. You should you should put out your worth. You know what I mean? Like you should, put your price at what you feel like you're worth. You know what I mean? And but also I feel like you can't. I get upset when I see like business entrepreneurs and shit put out shit and be like, damn, I can't sell this shit. But it's like, bro, like some people look at it as like we even talk about this with the pod. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to like compare them both because it's kind of the same. Except like we can't get paid from the pod until like some shit happens for real. But like y'all can sell some shit and get a little some type of bread from it. But like like me and Kenny talk about all the time. People look at numbers. You know what I mean? So it's like would it be better? And I'm talking to y'all like just because y'all do this shit. Wouldn't it be better to sell low and get more customers that way? Because if you got fire ass shit and you selling low, you're going to end up making the bread back, right?
I did
Not
that in the beginning.
necessarily.
Not
Not
all the time, but I
necessarily.
did that in the beginning, and it worked out for me. It really does depend on you and what you feel about your
But
craft.
that's what I'm saying because it's like, but that's the thing though. You could possibly make some type of bread, but like more that way.
But
In my
listen, bro. All
but
It
listen,
money.
listen.
really does depend on you and your craft.
Let me just finish it though. Let me just finish it. Instead of being mad that niggas ain't trying to buy an $80, $90 shirt. And it's not, and I'm saying this because I done seen niggas with fire ass shit. And I done seen them complain about the same shit. So it's like, I agree with niggas when y'all was saying, like, oh, I ain't never really, seen, unless it was like the mediocre shit. But I'm saying, like, I done seen people, everybody goes through it where they have that moment where they're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, Harley, maybe not you because you just happy go lucky all the time. But
I
I
do.
done seen a lot of other people do that same thing where they feel like, why niggas ain't buying my shit. And it'd be fire as fuck to me. But even me,
I
I'm not,
sell my
I
shit
don't know.
all
It's just
day long and won't care what people think. But I understand what you're saying. Like, I feel like it really does depend on your relationship with the craft. Like
right.
for me, I create because I like creating. I'm gonna fuck with yarn regardless of whatever people gonna pay for it, and I just don't want it in my house because I don't like clutter. So I
Right.
get some shit away. Like I'll be outside and somebody will tell me my hat cute, and I'll take that bitch off my head and be like, "Here, just tell your friends about me." But that's because I love what I do. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's out here creating for the sake of income. So if I'm creating just to be rich, just to get out the hood, just to whatever, then yeah, I'm coming hard because I don't know what else I got, you know what I mean, going for me, etc. But for
Right.
me, this shit is my joy. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to be in this capitalist society where I have to have bills, I would sit on the corner all day and crochet shit. And when people walk past after I'm done, I hand it to them. That's how I love this shit. I do this shit because it brings me peace. I do this shit because I got ADHD and it calms me down. I'm able to be consistent in this conversation because I have a piece of yarn in my hand right now and I'm playing with it. Like, so it depends on your relationship with your craft. If you truly just doing this shit, like Kenny said about the Atlanta shit, like if this is all hustle driven, it's gonna feel and look different than somebody who do this shit because they love this shit, because this shit wake them up in the morning. And so I understand where you're coming from, Speed, because you probably are coming across people who are doing this shit for the sake of doing it. It's like when I'm scrolling up and down Facebook and I see content creators like, I get paid for engagement. Can y'all just like my shit? Make some shit that make people want to like your shit.
Exactly. It's like that's what I'm saying. Is like it just seems like everybody's just doing it for bread. Like that's what comes off, and I get it. Eventually, like it shouldn't just end up being just a hobby, unless, like you said, unless you just this is what you love doing, and you know what I mean. And then that's different. But I think I just came across too many people where it's like what you said is like they're just doing it just to do it, and then those are the people that get mad when it's like, you know what I mean, like, oh, what the fuck, like help me out, blah blah blah. It's like, nigga, no, like, bro, like that's when I get mad, like, nigga,
And they don't
you
realize
want.
if you do the shit that you love to do, you never have a low moment. Because like you just said, Speed, I ain't never had that experience. I started learning to crochet a year ago, and I wasn't even trying to sell my shit. I was just doing some shit. I haven't had a slow week in the last year. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at first. I'm literally on YouTube looking at shit like, okay, do this and then do that. And motherfuckers eating it up because I love it. When you doing shit just to do shit, or you doing shit just because you feel like you need bread, but you ain't doing the shit that you love, it's different. So like people who watch it like dead ass, just follow your passion. Because if you follow your passion, you never work a day in your life. That's probably the reason why I'm so fucking happy go lucky. Because when I don't want to do some shit, I've walked out of jobs. I've taken my headphones off at the job and walked out. If I don't want to do some shit, I'm not gonna do it. And every time I leave some shit, I always level up. I'm always straight. I'm always cool. So I tell people all the time, walk away. Leave that shit alone. From jobs to friends to niggas to bitches to whoever. Like, leave that shit alone because your greater it come right behind that shit. When you suffer through some shit, it shows and it come out from the energy.
And that's facts though, especially like in a relationship shit, because anytime you break up, I swear, like unless you just one of them people who just downgrade, most of the time you're gonna find somebody that's like each time that's gonna level up, like you're gonna find some shit that's gonna make it better each time, usually.
Yep. Reshuffle the deck as many times as you need to. And I think that's people's problem. It's like people feeling like, oh damn, ain't nobody fucking with this, ain't nobody doing that, because they not all the way secure in what they doing. Like even with y'all, like y'all didn't get mad at motherfuckers not fucking with the pod because y'all enjoy kicking it with your homeboy every week. So it's just like fuck it, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't fucking with me, fuck it. But I'ma still say what I gotta say. And now people fucking with it, you know what I mean? It really does come down to just like when you get to that point where you just like fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna come how I'm coming. The world really do respond to that shit. Like I seen the meme the other day that was like the universe don't respond to who you pretend to be; it responds to who you are authentically. And
Yeah,
that shit is
that's
like
facts.
when you playing, when you faking the funk, you might as well leave that shit alone because everybody can feel that shit. Everybody.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie, like there was times in the beginning, because I did at a time, like I did feel like that. Like I'm like, bro, like it is weird because you do feel like your friends who told you like, oh, you should do this type of thing are gonna support you. But I think that was mainly my thing. It wasn't never no like I always wanted to do it. I just was like one of them niggas who was scared at first. But then I was like, nah, I just gotta
I
do
hate people that share viral videos in my inbox. And bitch, you ain't looking at none of my videos.
it. Yeah,
And y'all
exactly.
be sharing me,
It be
y'all be
shit like
sharing me
that.
fight videos and shit. And I'm like, bitch, I come on your timeline every day and tell you how amazing you is. Why
Right.
don't you share that with somebody else? Why the fuck you sending me fight videos of videos of people tripping? Do I even strike you as a bitch to find that funny? Because I
Exactly.
don't.
Like you still like you gotta know your homies and your audience who you trying to fuck with. Like you can't just send them shit you know they ain't gonna fuck with. Like when I send clips out to people, like if we cool as fuck, I know you gonna probably fuck with whatever I send you type shit. But
I hate when people send me that shit. I'm like, what about my love and light ass make you think I want to see somebody fighting?
exactly, like not everybody wants to see no crazy shit like that. But I agree. So, but I mean, we can move on from this. I feel like it did open up eyes in Atlanta because I did see a lot of like traffic from social media about the situation. So hopefully it does, change some things out there. I don't know. I heard multiple things. I heard, multiple things. So Kenny, I mean, would you say it is that bad, or is it, do you feel like there needs to be a change in some point, like somewhere?
Ain't gonna lie. So social media, so ain't gonna lie. In certain, it's just like with everything. It's bad apples, but like it's definitely overblown because of Keith
Right.
Lee and social media. But it's prevalent. Like I ain't gonna say it don't happen.
Right.
It
No, that's what
ain't,
I'm saying.
it
Because
ain't
it
just
just
like
sounds
every
like,
restaurant you go to they on that shit.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it just feel like you can go to a fucking random ass Applebee's and it can be good as fuck, and you go to another one and it be bad as fuck. So it's like, and that's why I was like, when people complain, it's like, just don't. I don't. But I guess they're trying to make it where it's like these restaurants
Bro,
are getting all
every
this love.
JJ's is the shit. Anybody in Atlanta will tell you JJ's is the shit.
We got
But
a
every
JJ.
JJ, that's where JJ's from.
Oh, look at God. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Teach me something today.
it
I didn't know
literally
that.
say on the
Yeah, we got
bag,
a JJ's. I love JJ's.
originally from Chicago.
But you
But
like,
yeah, so like, bro, JJ is literally boom. But people know certain JJ's you don't go to. That's just how the shit goes.
but that's what I'm saying,
You
bro.
skip
It's
that
like,
one. I'm
bro,
gonna drive
look,
the
Y'all got a
extra.
Harold's too, right? Or is that Cali?
I ain't even sure. I think so.
I'm like, I feel like it's either Cali or Texas. They got a Harold's or y'all. But yeah,
but
It might
even
be.
like,
It
I
might be
just feel
Cali
like,
though, because I don't know if you're on here.
but
the
I
Because
just feel
Mecca
Harold's
like,
chicken
of
and waffles,
food.
right?
Like, let me just say before we move to the next, topic, the Mecca of food in the States, probably next to New Orleans, but I feel like we still giving New Orleans a run for their money. It's Chicago, baby. It do hit different when I come from the place that make the best food in the world. It do hit different. Do your homework. Do
it's
your
I mean,
homework. Do your
it do
homework.
hit different when
Chicago has
that's
the
an
best food
opinion.
ever.
It do hit different when that's an opinion because a lot of like I don't, you know what I'm saying. A nigga been traveling a little bit lately,
I
and
travel a lot, and I always got to come home and eat.
I ain't gonna lie,
but
that's how I am. But I'm a southern nigga though, so like it don't be seasoned enough for me. Like shit be bland for real.
but
Where
that's
you
what
eat at in Chicago that was bland?
I've never been to Chicago yet,
Oh,
but
well, you gotta come
whenever
up here. We gotta feed you, Kenny, and you gonna be like, you know what? Damn, Harley, I gotta come visit my wife.
Hey, I believe it though, cause he be telling us when he be going out to the DMV area and shit, he be saying food be good up there and shit.
Now, I've been to the DMV, and some of the food that I got there was not the best.
it's hit or miss. I'm telling you,
Yeah, it's like either you gonna really love it or you gonna be like,
never again.
right.
Ain't no in between. Like you're not gonna be like this shit was alright. Like no, it's not that.
But I'm not
It's
gonna
not
lie,
that.
my time abroad made me hate coming back home to eat. Cause like
Yeah,
chocolate in
nah, real
Mexico is
shit.
different.
When I was in the military, everybody I knew that went like overseas said that shit. Like they said, food is so different overseas.
I lived in Morocco for a year and I couldn't even eat chocolate when I came home because I was like, this shit ain't chocolate.
Yeah,
Y'all haven't had chocolate. You gotta go to Africa and eat some chocolate because that shit, let me tell you.
shit,
KFC in Casablanca.
nigga. They said I think it's either McDonald's or KFC in Korea. They said that shit different. They said that shit hit different.
KFC in Jamaica, KFC
I
in
done
Casablanca.
heard stories about that Korean McDonald's. No cap.
No, I
Like
heard
good,
straight
I
good or
got a
bad,
couple
good or
military
bad, good or
partners.
bad. Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
good.
yeah. I'm
They
about to say.
they
I
be
think
fucking
I
that.
think it's
Korean McDonald's fire.
yeah. I think
They be
they
eating
said that
spaghetti and shit. Like
they said that Korean McDonald's different though. But shit, man. Well, shit. Us. We'll spend time on the topic, but we'll move on. Let's see what else we got on the docket. Oh, let's talk about Joe Smith. So Joe Smith, he's a former NBA player. His wife, I guess she told him. Matter of fact, I got the video. Hold on, let's watch the video. But more of the story before I play the video. She
man,
told.
man. All right, yeah, go on, pick up, boy.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna
we
get
boy.
married and I got an OnlyFans, so I want to talk about it.
All right.
I'm
So
on that. I'm on that.
hold on, hold
I'm
on,
on
hold on,
that.
hold
So
on,
play
hold
the
on, hold
video.
on, hold on, hold on. So yeah, Joe Smith. This video I'm about to play for y'all. His wife just. I guess this is where his reaction. This is his reaction to her telling him that she has an OnlyFans and he didn't know.
No, she ain't telling me.
No, yeah, he found out. He
He
found out that she had an OnlyFans.
Yeah, so that's different because my man records my
but on the little background before I play this, they say, I looked on Twitter, you find things, of course, that she was a porn star and shit before, and it is true. So it's like you kind of know what type of time she on. But we'll talk
that don't
about
matter because
it don't. But we'll
I'm
talk
like,
about
I used to be a dancer and I talked to my man before I got my OnlyFans.
I mean, that's facts. You should. All right, well, we'll get it to after the video. I think this is right here.
Let's say this to the women watching. Pay attention.
Wrong one. Where's that?
Stupid, yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner. You're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I knew that. Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
Everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keith, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever.
Nah, she's
I'm
wilding.
doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Let me say. Come on. Hold on. Former dancer enters the chat. Because hold on.
Hold on. Before you say anything.
Hold on,
before you say anything, she was wilding. She was wilding for saying, "Well, now you know." That's wild as fuck.
But I mean, I hear you for saying that it's wilding. But let me cook, cause this is personal, right? Let me say this: as a former dancer, I don't ever want to go back to dancing. If it get choppy in this bitch, and I say, "Hey, babe, it's getting choppy in this bitch," and he don't do nothing. Mentally, I don't care what no woman say. Mentally, if you tell a man it's a problem in your house and he don't do nothing about the problem in your house, you go back to where and who you were before you got with that man. And before you get with a man, you a survivor. And honestly, when you with a man, you a survivor because you still got to survive for the both of y'all, right? But it's a different type of thing. Y'all rowing the boat together. So I'm going to hold her accountable, but I'm going to also affirm her all in the same thing. So first of all, I'm going to affirm her because at the end of the day, your body is the one thing that you're going to always be able to get some good ass return on with no crazy overhead because I'm going to always keep my body together. I'm going to always keep my body together. So if I ever got to get back dancing, I will. But I don't know. If my man is not a person, I would never do it. When I started my OnlyFans, I told my man,
Come on.
I want to start my OnlyFans because I want to start dancing online. I don't want to dance in the clubs. I used to dance, and dancers aren't looked at the way that dancers are looked at these days. So I'm never going back to the club. I'll say that I sound like Jocelyn back in 2005. I'm not going back to the strip club, Stevie. But talk to my man about it, because at the end of the day, if you respect your partner, you gonna let him know what you're gonna do it for. I don't want to OnlyFans for money. That's why I don't even post. I post on that quarterly, like Kenny talking about niggas with their design. I post on OnlyFans when I feel the hinkering. But if you're doing it as a means of survival, you have to either talk to your partner, or you have to acknowledge that that's not your partner. She was wrong to do it in front of social media. I really do feel like it was a ploy to make her numbers go up, because I don't believe in nothing in Hollywood. I believe all of them motherfuckers turn on cameras and they stage majority of that shit. So I don't have an emotional response to a lot of that stuff. But as a woman who has experience in sex work, I'm gonna do what I need to do to make money, and I'm never gonna be broke. Now I can be broke. I can be not broke without you. Like I tell my man all the time, if you ever catch an attitude about how I'm doing what I'm doing, because I like to dance. Like I like what I do, because I like the attention that it comes with. The money is really a plus. I make money doing anything. So it's like, for me, I just enjoy what I do. But at the end of the day, as a woman, you gotta know. And if you know you got a man that care about that, you gotta say something. I feel like the type of man that I'm dating, as long as he knows, we don't got no problems. I wouldn't want my man to just be scrolling and see my link. That's bullshit to me. So she wrong in that regard. But at the end of the day, if you a hustler and you told that man that it was an issue in y'all home and something wasn't happening, you're gonna return back to what you know. Like, just like a drug dealer gonna turn back to what he know. What you know, you're gonna go back to.
No, that's right. I feel you. I feel you on that. Again, I respect it. But Kenny, obviously you feel a different way. So what's up? What you thinking?
I mean, I don't really feel a different way. I just feel like she bullshit.
Yeah, she was bullshitting off that now you know shit and
Simple, really. I mean,
that's really my.
Like, yeah, and then the way she was like, she was trying not to smirk and shit. Like she really was like, she was like Harley said, she was trying to get some views. That shit wasn't genuine at all. Like, so I don't fuck with that regard. But at the same time, like, bro, you married a porn star. That's like marrying a nigga in hell, then get mad when he like.
Yeah, it's like
Really get it, like you're a retired NBA player, then back played, y'all weren't getting no students like them niggas getting today. So y'all probably might be a little tired. She said she been trying other. He ain't gave no other solution. Shit, when all that, excuse me, ladies, but when all that's failed, pussy always sell. So
do you hear me?
You rather her actually be selling pussy or selling pictures? Pussy or picture, which one? You know, I feel like in a situation, pick your balance. Yes, she for how it came out, but shit, if she don't try to sit you down and tell what it ain't, you either gonna listen or make.
Let's be real though.
What she say? A grown that woman should.
Let's be real, because real shit. If she would have probably sat him down, he probably would have tried to talk her out of it anyway.
Yeah. And ain't nobody finna struggle with you for the sake of love. I'm not doing that.
Right. So
I'm not doing that, because I can be out here getting paid for a little to nothing. When my OnlyFans got 4 posts on it and niggas are tipping me.
This is how I feel, bro.
I got a tip while sitting here with y'all. Niggas are tipping me and I got 4 posts on my OnlyFans.
You know what I mean? Niggas love.
That's what I'm saying. Bro.
Niggas love fans.
It's just like this, bro. It just like the police tell a young nigga not to sell dope. Provide them another solution. If you can provide these folks it needs and I'm a point thing Harley kept saying, survival. If you get your motherfucker basic needs met out of a survivalist mentality, you can't tell them what and what not. And point blank period. That ain't be with sex work. That can be a nigga selling dope, that can be a nigga stealing. You know what I'm saying? A booster. You can't tell me to stop boosting. My overhead $3,000 a month. If you can show me another way to make this $3,000 a month, then all right, we can talk. If not, shut the fuck up.
Especially where the fuck did I drop them? I done got high and dropped them mic. Especially
but with us, it be that pride. It be that pride with us with men, because men we be feeling like Oh shit, I'm a man. I don't want nobody to see your big woo woo. But one thing about it, whether she naked or fully clothed, if she gonna fuck off, she gonna fuck off again. Like
But my thing
that
is,
shit
bro,
was
it's
going
like,
like.
bro, hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear me because my shit keep like I keep like Kenny shit keep tweaking on my shit, but
We got
um, but like I don't know, man. I feel like his situation different, bro. Like, if this is a girl, like, she ain't been on none of that type of time before, and niggas ain't never seen her ass and her asshole already. Like, bro, like, what's some pictures, bro? At this point, like, she ain't fucking nobody no more. She ain't like, bro. Literally, when I was looking for the video, I typed in her name, and literally a video of her popped up getting like DP type shit. I don't know. I probably can't say that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I probably shouldn't have said that, but like. You know what I mean?
I
Like
put the bitch on my
like it was
naughty
like
list.
that.
You still gotta buy everything.
And the only thing that I ain't gonna lie, the only thing that I'm grateful for, I don't like dick enough to even have that situation happen to me. But the best thing that I'm grateful for is my sex work money has literally come from the fantasy of niggas touching me. Like, I don't even like niggas enough to be out here fucking like that. So I think that's the reason why my man was okay with the OnlyFans joint, because I'm on OnlyFans dancing. Like, I'm shaking ass on OnlyFans and people eating it up, and I'm barely doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking old TikTok and putting it on OnlyFans, and motherfuckers tipping me for it. You know what I mean? So, like, as a woman, given the appeal,
You probably should
but I feel like it really, like Kenny said, it really go down to a man pride. Because even though some niggas will really have this mindset where it's like, I don't want nobody else to provide for you, but I'm not waking up in the morning and hustling extra hard to provide for you neither. And for them niggas, I'd be like, is it crack, bro? Because what is wrong with you? You cannot not provide me the life that I deserve, or I feel that I deserve, and then also tell me not to go get it. No. If all else fails, pussy sells.
Exactly. That's the moral of the story. If all else sells, pussy, if all else fails, pussy sells.
And that's the thing about it, bro. If you think about this, bro. Think about it like this. If you could sell people the illusion, bro, these girls not even touching these niggas, bro. If you could sell the illusion, you would too. Like, bro, like you can't even. I hate
Bro,
the presentation.
exactly, bro.
Awful. I ain't
Niggas,
gonna cap.
let's be real, bro.
Presentation is awful. The
Bro,
presentation is awful. The presentation is done. And me personally, as a man, you do some shit like that. For the way you play, I'm sorry. I'm gone.
but the way
But
bro, it's like this, bro. I feel
sit
like
down and
niggas,
have a conversation, all that. You. I feel like he should leave. You go fuck. Okay, I don't care. Leave.
But yeah, for me, it's like Kenny said, it's how you do it. You don't just let no man stumble across your shit. Like, I sat down, I talked to my man the first time around. He wasn't okay with the way I wanted my content to go. We reworked it together. And now it's to the point where he'll shoot a little bit of my content and be like, okay, ooh, I like that. You know what I mean? He chimes in. I'll show him where I'm getting tipped at. It's a team sport. He understands it. But if he didn't understand it and if he wasn't rocking with it, I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna find another way to get it. It's just I feel like naked hustle was easy for me because I know how to sell a nigga a dream. I can do that. I can do that shit in my sleep. No pun intended. So it's like now that I found somebody who understands that it's about the green, hell yeah, rock with it.
but I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
All right, y'all get me. Like, so that's what I'm saying. Is like, I think even niggas, like, if niggas could do that, like, not like pretty much any female can sell a nigga a dream, because it's like you could be ugly and there's niggas that's gonna want to fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, but ugly nigga, like, there's not a lot of females that's gonna be on that type of time. So it's just like, bro, like, if niggas could sell, like, if every nigga could sell fantasy, bro,
Grown man,
a
when
lot
I
of
don't learn those speeds, cap though, bro. Listen though, bro, I don't learn that shit as a grown man, bro. Men really powerful, bro. I know like how to control his sex and shit like that. Boy, you really a damn weapon, boy. Like we really just as enticing and shit as it really. If a
man, you
nigga
breaking up. I wish I could hear you. Keep breaking up though on my end though.
I heard what he said. He said men are just as powerful as women, and I agree with him. If a man understand his power sexually, like if a man know how to harness that masculine energy.
Oh yeah, facts.
Man, y'all can have the same fantasy sailing. Y'all can do the
Bro,
same.
you gotta think.
Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
Some
Hold on,
men
hold
who
on, hold on, hold on,
literally,
hold on, hold on.
bro,
Nah.
you got men who on women, bro. You got men who on women and lurk on them.
You said what? I can't. It keep breaking up.
How many times you know nigga and he say, "Boy, I'm finna go get that. They gonna be mine, but I gotta have her." It happened, bro. What you think that there? Like it happening, bro. Nigga, most don't understand their power, so nigga be acting shy and shit. Like nigga,
Well, I
what?
mean, yeah, but I
Man, when
mean,
you harness that shit for real, that shit. All right.
is that having a okay? This is why I say, all right. Damn, you made me forget what I was about to say because the shit keep breaking up. But like to go off what you just said there, like a nigga be is that selling a fantasy or is that just like what's the word?
Determination. I feel you, Speed. Like, is that
That's
his?
like
Okay,
plotting.
question.
That's like more like
Okay,
plotting.
question,
That's like
Speed.
plotting. Like we all
It's
every
not.
nigga done
It's
did that.
not plotting, bro. I'm ready. Boom. Tell it if. Okay, first, if you selling a dream, how is that not plotting?
But I say, but a nigga will sell you a
Be
dream.
plotting
Like
to
a nigga will
sell
sell
to
you a dream
sell
and lie
dream
like
to
a
me.
Okay. Boom. I got it. So, but it's two different ways because I feel like niggas we sell dreams off of wordplay more than
and
anything.
money. Like niggas will lie to you and tell you how much money they gonna give to you.
Or some shit like, or even even not even just the money aspect, just off of just selling you a dream of how I'm gonna have you feeling, or just and then it's just like I'm not the nigga you think I am type shit. But like females sell it the fantasy of like, oh, I want to fuck you, like you know what I mean. It's more like I like your body and this and that. Like damn,
Oh, you are so irresistible. Cause I ain't gonna lie,
exactly.
when I was a dancer, for me, the fantasy that I would sell to niggas was like, you are just the most amazing man ever. And I am so lucky that you decided to pull your dollars out of your pocket for me. Oh my God, thank you. Like that was the energy I know I brought to niggas, and they would eat it up. They would be like, oh my goodness, like she think I'm the man, like she think I'm the king. And I spit on y'all niggas. Like dead ass.
Nigga not
Like
spit on that.
I don't even I have never respected a man until I met my fiance. I ain't gonna lie to you, other than my father and my big brothers, I've never respected a man before I met my fiance. So for me, it's like I used to laugh at niggas who thought that I thought that the world shined between their legs. It's like, boy, bad. Like I probably get more bitches than you do, but whatever. But when you realize that there are people out here that think so lowly of themselves that they will truly think that you are enamored by them and they will pay you to make them feel way bigger than they feel in their real life, then it is lit. That's why I tell people like it take more than wanting to wear a G-string and having some rhythm to be a dancer. You have to have emotional intelligence because you have to know who every man sitting in the club is. You got to know where you're gonna get your buck from. You got to know how you got to know who you gonna be able to grab onto. You got to know who you need to stay the fuck away from. You got to know that. And as a dancer, if you don't have emotional intelligence, you will get fucked over in this game hard.
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to a strip club was when I had got stationed in Fort Stewart, and them like you could tell like what you said, like you gotta know your emotions with it because they be falling in love with these soldiers and shit. Like they don't be about the money and they don't be about it. You gotta break away the business and the personals. Like
Nah, you can't. And honestly, the thing is about it is the goal is to make a man think you in love with him, right? Like you're a dancer.
not really do it though, not really
Yeah,
fucking.
you ain't supposed to really feel it. These hoes be tripping, like, but you know, I'm out of the game.
No, like side mission right here. I used to be so mad at my homegirl, bro, because she used to date one of the strippers in there. And she used to be like, hurt at the way she used to be on the shit. It's like, bro, you're with a stripper, bro. Like, what did you want? Like, to me, I just feel like you gotta know who you with, bro. Like, you gotta know who you with. Like, you can't be mad. Like,
no matter what I feel like no matter what a person or who a person is, you gotta know who you with. Because that's one of the biggest things. Like I'm a person who I ask a call for venting. Can you hear me? Oh.
No, I can hear you. I can't hear.
Okay. But like one of the biggest things that I come across when it comes to women and men is people don't know who they with, or they know who they with and they don't want to accept it. Like I love people. I tell people all the time, I love my fiance, but he's a hoe. Reformed because he don't do it no more. I'm proud of him. I know that I'm an investment, but like that man can and will do whatever he want to do with his dick. And I can't get mad at him because it take one to know one. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I can and will do whatever I want to do with my body. It just so happens that I don't like men enough, so people don't call me a hoe because I'm not out here doing dicks, right? But I'm like, I'm promiscuous no matter how you want to flip the coin, right? And so when I met my man, I knew who he was, and he knew who I was, and we really sat down and had real life ass conversations. Like, hey, what do we need to do to make sure that we don't hurt each other? He like, okay, well, this is what I need. I'm like, okay, this is what I need. Like, we really had real ass conversations. Because at the end of the day, you gotta know who you fucking with, whether you fucking with a sex worker, or you fucking with a motherfucker with a high sex drive, or you fucking with a motherfucker who lie a lot, you fucking with a motherfucker who sell dreams, whoever you fucking with, if you don't know who you fucking with, then you gonna always feel like you behind something, or you doing less than, or you whatever. Like when you know what to expect from a motherfucker, you know. Like my man is a natural flirt, but he don't mean no harm. We'll be at a restaurant and he'll be flirting with the waitress. But I know he don't mean no harm. If I didn't know the man that I was fucking with, I'd be like, bro, what is you doing? I'm sitting here. But I know the man that I'm fucking with. And I turn around and flirt with a man and don't care about a man. I'm a former dancer. That's just in me. And he'll laugh at it like, you all in a boy's face. Like we are at the point where we know who the fuck we with, and we know that the love that we have for one another is way bigger than any disrespect that we'll ever have for one another. So I never in my life disrespect that man, and he'll never in his life disrespect me. But at the end of the day, if anybody ever felt away, we feel comfortable to talk to the other person at the end of the event. Like, I don't like the way you said that. I don't like the way you did that. And if people don't feel comfortable with who they are, they ain't gonna never feel comfortable having that clarifying conversation.
There it is. I feel like you said it all. There it is. There it is. Now that's real. I feel like all that like it's not gonna probably happen, but I feel like you're part of the minority when it comes to those type of relationships, honestly, because it's just I feel like everybody wants this one way relationship, so it's like nobody can accept everybody's flaws. Like it's like more of you have to conform to what I want you to be to make it like seem perfect, pretty much, instead of being like
See, but that ain't even love, though, bro.
No, I feel you, but I'm saying that's what it more because I mean I'm just saying
That ain't
I'm going off the majority because everybody's going off of what they think love is off of social media and all these damn different avenues that's putting out this image, and so it's like they're trying to like okay, let's instead of really accepting all your flaws for what it is and just liking you for who you are, if it is really that bad. Because I got homies that got girls, baby mamas, and all this shit that be like still mad that these niggas cheat on them, but keep taking them back. But then we'll talk the most shit on Facebook and shit, and I still don't. I'll never understand why. When you have talked to all of us and we told y'all many times how certain niggas are when you like you like what the fuck, like either you're going to accept it or you're not at this point.
Motherfuckers don't accept reality at all. Motherfuckers will sit back and act completely sidetracked by reality. Like a bitch will know that you got a woman. She will like posts of your woman. Bitches like pictures of me on my man page and then catch an attitude when my man be like, oh yeah, you could come over, but my girl here. And they be like, wait, what you mean your girl here? Bro, you thought he was in your inbox behind my back? I'm laying right here. I'm right here. He in your inbox because you got a fat ass. I think you got a fat ass too. But you not coming over here if you're not eating pussy too. And that's how we rock. Like it's like whatever. Yes, I know my man think you pretty. I think you pretty too. You want to come over here? It's a pole in the house, it's a pole in the living room. Come on, come have fun. But if you don't, but that's the problem is like people are way more comfortable with deception and bullshit and annoyance and lies than they are with real shit. A man like my man will come to a woman and be like, I think you beautiful as fuck. You can come in the house, hang out with me and my girl. They will literally be bisexual, bi-curious, whatever, and still be like, nah, it's still like a setup. Cool, bye. Cause you rather a nigga be behind my back making me look stupid.
Yeah,
you rather my nigga be behind my back making me look like a fool, but he's right here next to me.
Yeah, because I told you, because it's the minority. It's the minority.
You could come in here and suck some dick, and I might not even touch you. I'm not even that woman.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
that's my homie. He can get his dick sucked. But bitches rather he lie to me than be honest with me, and because they delusions in their head, and I don't like that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. You're part of the minority of it, because like I said, I got where I know people where it's like they girls end up just being like, hey, bro, just we could fuck them together, and that's still not enough even for the nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like it's just I don't know what it is. People just different, bro. You just gotta accept it. Like, a nigga might just want to have pussy to himself and still have you as his main thing.
It's people that out here that just want to deceive. Like, I'm a woman who I've always been team, let's smash them together. And I don't even always want to smash a bitch with you. I got a voyeurism king. I want to sometimes sit on the other side of the room with a blunt and just
and
watch you go to work. But the thing about that is, there are niggas in this world that just want to deceive. There were men in this world that would cheat on a woman like me, and I'm telling you, bring them home. But there are people that just want to deceive. They enjoy that. And so it's like, if you meet a nigga that just want to cheat and just want to play around, that's just who they is.
Yeah, you just accept it for what it is or move the fuck on at that point. But they're not, I don't know, I guess even for them,
for real.
To them it's just easier to I don't know what the fuck be wrong with these people.
People got a lack mindset, like Kenny said the last time I was on the show. People got a lack mindset. They feel like, if I can't have what I want, let me just settle for this. And I ain't never been that type of motherfucker. I ain't settling for shit.
Who hilarious? What? Oh, that nigga probably can't even hear me.
Yeah, he's slow. He's freezing in and out.
What you say? Who hilarious?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like 2 minutes. I've been I'm listening to what I was continuing to listen to say. I don't even remember.
Man, hell no. Anyway, but
I know it was hilarious. I was talking about she was like, bring him on like that. I was like, y'all hilarious.
Dead. Well, hold on. Let's see what else we got on the docket. Oh yeah, that boy Kai Cenat home. You know what I mean? That nigga did his 7 days in the little fake stream jail. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie, I watched pretty much every day. I started watching like.
Okay, so let me not be this guy. Let me not be this guy, but let me be this guy. I love Kai, but I hate that his 7-day stream had to be in jail.
Nah, facts. I was like, I get where people coming from, but I mean, we're in a content.
Don't get me wrong. I understand. Lately I have literally been boycotting Adam 22. I feel like his obsession with trap culture and
gang culture. It's the gang culture
and gang culture. Like Adam 22 and his obsession with that shit has been making my stomach turn. Let me just say that. I feel like he needs to stick the plug talk. He needs to stick his wife out. I feel like I get angry with his ass every fucking chance I get. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I truly feel like the American jail system is too shitty for us to glorify it the way that we do.
Yeah.
And so for Kai to do 7 days in jail, and for him to have the type of following that he has, that had New York streets shut down that day that he incited that riot for that Uzi video, that lets you know the type of breach you got. You could have spent 7 days going 24 hours live anywhere else, Kai.
Yeah, but okay, because I did watch it. So this is what I take from it. And you know, there were points that I came into this really only wanting to watch this for certain people that were coming, because I ain't never really been a Kai Cenat fan. I ain't never really watched none of his streams. I just post, like, I might see a clip or something of him talking about some shit that we got to talk about or some shit like that, but I ain't never watched none of his streams till now. And I did become a fan of him because he seemed like a cool nigga, but more story. I feel like he did try to keep it some type of structure, but I do feel like, bro, you can't try to do a real jail shit if you're gonna have motherfucking Krishan Rock and all these people come to this shit. And like in real jail, nigga, you're not gonna have hella females in there with y'all. You know what I mean? Like,
So you
Like,
could have did anything else. Like, don't get me
right,
wrong.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if you want to simulate real jail, like you need to do real jail rules, not just like the food, the shower, the yard, like the shit that niggas kind of can get
Why
by
are
with.
you
We need
simulating
to stop
jail
simulating
anyway,
jail.
bro?
No, but
We need to
but
stop
Nigga,
nigga,
simulating
okay, so
jail.
okay,
Like,
exactly. You could have
that's
simulated.
my
Could have
point.
hold on,
simulated
y'all.
college
One mic.
and
One mic. Go. All right, hold on. Let me just ask y'all this. I know y'all probably didn't watch it, but like, did y'all see what niggas was on Carlos Miller? So like, when you say like everything, so simulating jail in general, like any type of jail content should be like not be released, or is it just streaming that like
I
that shit was
wouldn't
just
say
too
should
far?
not be
that's not what
released. I
nobody's
just feel
saying, bro.
like
You doing a
No, I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. I'm
exactly.
asking.
I
like
get
as
that.
a
I
black
laugh
man
at the
in
Drewski skit.
America, you shouldn't do that shit.
I laugh at the Drewski skit. You're right. I Drewski's kids, but the fact that it was cool enough for you to sit your ass in a fake jail for 7 days and stream it 24 hours the whole time, bro. That shit corny. Not cool. This nigga's real life. He's
But
doing
it's
50,
okay,
60
okay,
year
okay.
bids. Like that shit
Hold on.
funny, bro.
This is niggas real life. It's niggas who is
That
never
shit is
gonna
corny as
Okay,
fuck.
but okay, can't niggas
Yeah,
look
that
at
shit
niggas like
corny.
Drewski and feel? But can't niggas look at niggas like Drewski and feel the same way? And I see what y'all saying, but I just feel like this is one of them things where niggas is picking and choosing because it's like
no
he did.
because Drewski
Hold on,
said
because it feels like niggas is
That's
like,
not
oh, because he
choosing.
decided. But that's the thing though, like there's hella shit where like things simulate jail and make fun of
that's
jail or
what I'm
make
saying.
light of jail.
I'm
Ain't
not giving
nobody simulated
that.
jail for 7 days in a row.
I'm
But
not
nigga,
giving
but I'm
you
saying
that.
like
I
TV
was in
shows,
jail for
like
That
what?
shit
7
corny.
days
So
straight
like
for
should
24
TV
hours.
shows?
That's
Hold
different.
on, but I'm saying so should TV shows not simulate jail? Like do jail?
Not in a glorified way,
But
no.
they do. But nigga, there's hella shit that is glorified, and we love it. So it's
They
like
do it. Well, I can't say we because I don't love
no,
that
I'm
shit.
saying, but I'm saying when I say we, I mean the masses. I mean the masses.
The masses also love all of these fights and all of this bullshit, and there are a small group of us who say no, that's not okay. And so
Oh,
I'm
and
Whatever,
I
gonna
bro.
agree.
always, I'm gonna always
Making
stand
no
against a
excuses for
group of
that
us
shit.
that
That
say
shit
no,
corny.
that's not okay. Because I feel
I
like
just feel
I
like
have
if we're
straight.
gonna, I always felt like I always just felt like if we're gonna say one thing's bad, I feel like nobody should glorify or make fun of the situation in general. Like
I
if
just
that's
think
if we're gonna say
like,
because like when it so like all of a sudden just because he did a 24-hour stream, that's the breaking point. So this is the first
no,
time
I
niggas
don't think
like
that's the breaking point. I think we all had issues about it. It's just for him to be there.
Nobody said
Hey,
nothing
so
about no
I would at
breaking
least
point.
say something. First of all, I feel like Kai has a big enough platform that nigga can go sit on a rock and at least 1 million people are gonna go watch it. I watched that man sit at a cabin with Tiana Trump for 2 hours. I watch over 17,000, more than that, 50,000, 100,000 of people watch him and speed, joke, and laugh with Tiana Trump and some other little girl around the campfire. You can literally do anything and millions of people will follow you. You decided to go to jail where a lot of black men are spending their entire lives, never seeing their families, never being able to see the light of day. Like Denzel said, 2301, nigga, the motherfucking gas chamber smell like pine oil. That's these niggas' life. He playing around and he making jokes, but when they turned the camera off, that jumpsuit off, he went home. And it's real young niggas out there that's gonna go out here in these streets and they're gonna do some shit and they're gonna go to jail and they gonna feel like I don't gotta worry about going to jail. Cat was in jail doing the motherfucking cat daddy. So shit, we straight. And then
but
you
no,
see,
but okay,
ain't no cameras there,
I
and
get
ain't
it,
no
I get it,
police there,
I
and
get it,
ain't
I
nobody there
get
to
it.
stop that motherfucking COs
Look.
from beating your ass, and you gonna get your ass beat. You are a black man living in America. You don't need to be in no chains.
Well, I
Right.
would
And
hope.
every
I would
time
really. I
happen,
don't know. I
you
guess I
can't
look at it
say
as
every time something happens, you can't other people do. Oh, other
no.
people
I'm not
do
even
it.
saying
Can't
that.
say
I didn't
that
even
every time
listen.
something happens.
Listen.
Soon as
Listen.
something happens,
Listen.
nigga, first excuse.
Listen. What niggas
You
don't want me
literally
to talk.
said, "Oh,
I
oh,
can't
so
get
we
my
supposed
point.
to ban
The
it."
thing
Time, like,
is,
nigga,
I can't never get my point across because
I
niggas
did
always
let
want
you
to.
talk. Just as I agree, that
No,
shit don't
because
make sense.
the thing is, when I'm trying to talk, is like y'all not like you're
I'm
trying to
gonna
make
go
it
to
seem
the
like I'm
bathroom.
saying
I'll be
like
back.
I'm saying at the end of the day, niggas should go into it thinking of it as like more than just like he's trying to make fun of the shit. The nigga is not he's trying to make fun of nothing or whatever the case is because the nigga tried like he shouldn't have did it because it wasn't gonna never come off right to niggas at the end of the day. It wasn't because at the end of the day, if you're gonna simulate jail and have all these different people come in there, it's not gonna ever come off right because you're trying to do this as just entertainment, and niggas not gonna like certain people, like you said, the masses, the people who fuck with him, and all because I watched every day and I seen his chat. Them niggas loved it. You know what I mean? There were some people that were, like, oh, why y'all want to do this shit? But the subscriber base that he has, and then he even hit the new goal on that shit. So people were loving that shit. But of course, there were the other people that weren't, of course, but I just feel like I think he probably just did it for, like everybody else does shit, for entertainment. They're just trying to do some entertaining shit. Like, I don't even think, like, I mean, yeah, like I said, watching it, he did. I think it's just he's trying to do entertainment. I think niggas trying to do too much entertainment. That's just what it is. They're trying to keep up with. I mean, but at the end of the day, like,
it's not entertainment. It's lame.
America
okay,
gets
that's your
off on
opinion, but
black
there's
trauma. In
there's
jail is black
120
trauma.
something thousand people who think it was entertaining.
And most of those people are white Jewish kids who will never see the inside of a jail cell. America gets off on black trauma.
I'm not saying they're not, but we can't go in there saying that there's no black people watching this shit.
Oh yeah, black people were watching it because shit, my man was watching it, and I walked out the room when he was watching it. He's also been to jail, so that's his experience. That's him probably living.
I feel like it's lame playing like you in jail.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this, because he did say while he was in there that he was thinking about
doing a skit
next year. He said next year he was gonna try to do like a boot camp one. So would it be fucked up for veterans and soldiers to come out and be like, "Oh, this is fucked up because you're like simulating the valor shit"?
They should, because at the end of the day, I feel like at the end of the day, if you are a content creator in general, you have to understand that if you simulate anything, there are going to be some people who this is their true life that they feel a way about it. Most of my content is authentic to me, right?
Feel some type of way.
I create content based upon people who have been through healing because I've been through healing. I can't see myself trying to simulate something that I have never experienced and finding a way to make a joke and a buck off of it. I can't. Now, I can't say nothing about that black man. I never tell him not to make his money. I love Kai. I actually love Kai. I watch him and Speed stuff all the time. I love Kai. Like, I follow him on Twitch. He's the reason I got a Twitch account, everything. So for me, I love Kai. As a black man, as a creator, I love him. But I feel like as a people, period, we have to stop simulating black trauma. Period. I don't care how it comes. I don't care what it comes as a form of. When we're talking about jail, when we're talking about senior parenthood, when we're talking about broken homes, all we do is entertain people who will never have this experience, but they are enthralled by it. Now, does that make it right that people are doing this or that? No. And does it mean that everybody gonna follow what I feel like with my woke ass? Hell nah, because everybody don't feel that way. But at the end of the day, I feel our people would know our worth a lot better if we stop simulating trauma.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, but couldn't people look at what? Okay, let's just be real. Couldn't some people look at what you do, or how, like, the sex work shit, as like how they be mad at like Megan Thee Stallion and all them for selling pussy to young black women? You know what I mean? Or young black girls and shit. Like, they look at that the same way as like
that's
we look at
expression. That's not the same thing as it make it.
What that got to do with jail?
I can shake my ass all day
long.
I'm
just talking like I agree with
you.
you.
I agree with you though. I feel
I'm talking to Kenny because Kenny trying to make it seem like a nigga's like, oh no, ha ha ha. Like I really, honestly, it's like it's just a conversation point to me, really. Because at the end of the day, like you said, these young niggas gonna do what they do to get their bread, and I'm proud of them for getting their bread. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, if it's not them that's gonna expose it, these white people gonna like do the same shit to us. They've been doing it forever. It's still not right, but at the end of the day, just like pussy sells, trauma sells. All that shit sells.
Oh yeah, trauma definitely sells, and that's why I tell people. That's why I said. That's why I preface what I said with. I feel like a black person, period, need to get their money. Get your money. And I would rather somebody who look like me get money off my trauma than some little Jewish white kid.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
It's not right. But somebody, at the end of the day, we live in a world where the negative shit is going to get more clicks all the time. Like, real shit. We're speaking real shit right here. And at the end of the day, if we were talking more on some other crazy ass shit, that's gonna get more looks than us talking about let's bring the fucking community together.
Yeah, if I was
I'm gonna break it down to you, Speed. Like my viewpoint, if he would have did a 7-day stream in a real jail and he just being informative on some documentary shit about how them niggas really living, I would have respected that more. But the fact you got a bunch of pseudo celebrities in here running around playing around, bro, that shit just don't sit right with me.
That's a joke to me, and I didn't like
the
that.
reason why Drewski shit is different, Drewski do 45-second clips of a situation. You're doing 7-day streams acting like this really how niggas live on a weekly basis in jail, bro. That shit's not like that.
That's not okay.
No, but that's the thing though. He did. That's the thing though.
Here.
Okay. That's the thing though. He didn't act like once. Okay, at first maybe it was supposed to be like portrayed as that, but once he realized what the fuck was going on, he said, "This is not what jail is gonna be like." Like, but there was parts where people who were there, because he put people that were there. Some of them were from, like they've been in jail, like experience type shit. And they even said some parts of it, like the food and shit, they gave them worse food there than they had in jail. Like there was niggas saying they had way better food in jail. But there's just like
social media period has just made people not afraid of jail no more. And
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like nigga, like I feel like even if it was if Speed or whoever would have did this, it still would have been the same thing, bro. Like,
but it's niggas that's authentically in jail that's going live and making.
That's what I'm saying, and making it seem like.
That's
nigga,
why I'm like, I get it. I just feel like if you got a platform, you should use your platform for something different. That's how I feel, but I can't tell that.
Yeah, it's not personal to Kai. Anybody would have did it. I would have said it was lame.
No, I feel you, but that's what I'm saying. But even like Drewski, like when he does a could have been record shit, he be having niggas in jail making that shit look like it's like life. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
I like could have been records though. I love Drewski.
No, that's what I'm saying. Niggas love that shit, but it's like, bro, I don't want to go to jail.
But again, bro, that is niggas singing, joking, comedy shit. For you to go in jail, go in jail, bro. Listen,
he wasn't in, but nigga, if niggas really went into this thinking this was gonna be serious, that's the problem. Like,
no, it's not that. The problem is why your young 23-year-old black ass want to be in jail. Like, why?
For me, it was the putting on the jumpsuit. It was the being on the pie. It was an issue for me that I have family members that have been on the pie, and I've sat on a video call with them and watched them look more depressed than I've ever seen them in their life. And so to see Kai dancing, getting sturdy on top of a fucking table inside of a pie, that triggered me, and I've never been to jail. That made me feel away.
I will say,
I sat on the phone with my brother and saw my brother holding back tears, looking me in my face. So that shit don't feel right to me. And my brother just came home 3 months ago. I just been able to hug my brother 3 months ago. So to watch Kai play around like that, I can't watch that. And I'm a Kai fan. I didn't watch it. I watched a little bit of the NLE Copper episode, and I was like, yeah, I gotta move on. My man was watching it. I left the room because he's been in jail. So maybe he can find a little kiki for it. That shit don't make me fun. That don't make me laugh. Even when I watch shows and videos about strippers and I watch bitches be out here being drugged up, that shit don't make me laugh. Because I used to literally, when I danced with girls, I used to stop them from taking drugs and alcohol and falling deeper into the stigma of black trauma because that shit ain't funny to me. But that's just
I just always
I ain't gonna never feel no way about nobody else getting their bread off it. That's just me. I don't like that. I don't like glorified black trauma.
No, I mean that makes sense because you're making it more of a everything than just a like, oh, it's just this. You know what I mean? Like I can watch anything and just be like, okay, I'm gonna watch it to see what I get out of it more than just like I don't want to watch it because it's this. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean I'm even like that. Like I got homies that can't watch shit with gay shit in it. You know, like what's that shit? Euphoria. I don't know if I can say gay shit, but Euphoria and shit like that. Like I be watching that shit with Maya and like P Valley and shit. I be watching that shit with Maya and shit. Like I'm like, bro, if you're not gay, I don't know. I just feel like if you don't feel that way, shit like that shouldn't make you feel that way. That's how I feel.
But that's probably triggers on them. Like any man, my man can watch P Valley with me. He's cool. But I've dated people that couldn't watch like Noah's Ark or something with me because they like, nah. But I realized that's a trigger for them. Like different people have triggers. Like for me, if I watch a TV show and there's sex abuse in a TV show because I've experienced that, I get up and walk out.
Yeah, and that's probably what it is. It's just like
trigger.
Yeah. But when he was talking about doing the boot camp thing, he backed out when he talked about it with RDC because they said it'd just be too much trying to do it.
Yeah, because
But
they not gonna play with them and they not gonna let him scream and play around. He gonna really be up in boot camp.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, bro. When I was thinking about it, because I remember what the fuck Basic was like. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. Basic's not what people think. Like boot camp in general is really college, but it's just with people yelling at you from time to time. But like if you
went to a HBCU,
that's what like if you just go into it knowing that you're going to get yelled at, and that's the worst part of it, and you're going to work out every day, and that's the second worst part of it, then it's just like whatever, because you meet cool people and shit like that. But I don't feel like he would be able to play with shit like that. You know what I mean? Because like if you want to have that real simulation of a boot camp, you gotta have the drill sergeants, you gotta have the PT, you gotta have the all this shit. We do that shit in 8 weeks. You know what I mean? Like niggas, of course, niggas can go to jail in a week and get an experience out of that shit, but you can't go to boot camp in a week and get an experience out.
Now, what I'm gonna say is my issue with a lot of these new creators and
it's that IRL shit.
They are not authentically funny. You gotta stop making fun of experiences that you ain't never had and tell some real jokes. Martin, Eddie Murphy, them motherfuckers were telling real jokes from their life because they lived life and they stood up and they told jokes. That's the reason why I love Drewski, because I could tell he lived some of that shit. Drewski really was that nigga working at McDonald's playing around with the phone on the side of his ear. You can tell because of the way he embodied that character. You can't play around with nobody real fucking life. If a bitch that ain't never stripped before makes some content playing around in the club, I'm going to feel away because you don't understand what that shit feel like.
Yeah.
Don't play with nobody life.
That's why I just
be
feel like
authentically funny.
He wouldn't be able to do that shit. Moral of the story, like even if he wanted to, it would be just like that. It would be some shit like that, like some fake shit like that. He wouldn't be able to get the real.
Prime example. Just for the sake of conversation, imagine if let's take it off that. Imagine if goddamn a nigga made some fun. Like, okay, boom, you got plenty of people. I'm just showing you the difference in the shit. You got plenty of people online who done made little fucked up little memes and little videos about Columbine shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine this motherfucker get on stream and the whole stream he walking through school acting like he's shooting motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
an extreme, but I'm just doing that to prove the point. You know
to show that you can't just play with everything.
Yeah, because I mean, but you gotta think about it. I think niggas done played with it's rare. I don't think it's ever really been done that somebody really played with no school shoot type shit. People been playing.
Definitely be skits with like the white boy class.
Like I said, that's why I said it's rare. I ain't gonna say it never happened, but it's rare. But
because you would see the meme quick that be like, "Oh, the white dude."
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, shit like that, shit like that. Like, especially
be quick. Oh yeah, the white dude that always get bullied told me don't come to work tomorrow. What the fuck y'all think he simulated?
No, that's fact. Come on, chill. I ain't trying to laugh.
That's real. No, because if we gonna
chill. I get it.
That's what I'm talking about. If we gonna laugh at Kai being in jail for 7 days, then we gonna laugh at Columbine.
No, I'm not about to laugh at that. We ain't saying that. We not.
We not laughing at neither.
We not. What I'm.
Am I right or am I right, Speed?
No, but I'm saying I'm not saying I don't laugh at.
If I'm gonna laugh at Kai getting sturdy,
I'm not about to.
Hold on,
YouTube. We don't know what she's talking about.
White boy.
Twitch, shout out to Drake. Twitch, YouTube, don't block us.
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know whenever I show up, it's always
we're not laughing at school shootings. This is not a joke.
We're not laughing at school shooters, but if we gonna laugh at some bullshit about black people, we gonna laugh at
no, okay. I'm not laughing at the jail aspect. Once I realized this shit wasn't real and this shit wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, I was like, this nigga just making content. I laughed at moments. That's what it was. There's more moments of not even.
Yeah, I ain't gonna count. Like, I ain't laugh at certain moments, like bro, when Drewski walked in the cell and pulled them goddamn double cheeseburgers.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't. That's the thing is like I don't want y'all thinking I'm like, oh, this is funny niggas in jail. Nah, because when niggas brought up like the when niggas was talking to the real jail niggas and shit, like the niggas that's been there, that shit was real. Like that was like some emotional shit because you hearing these niggas like saying like they trying to do better and shit like that. You know what I mean? And like when they were talking to the kids and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's real shit.
And
But or like when they were
that's
talking
what I
about like they
love is that even with all the fucked up shit, people bring awareness, and
that's what I'm saying. Like like that's what I'm saying. Like the moments were funny. Like Drewski doing the stand on business shit, all that shit in there. Like seeing that in like an actual setting. That's what I'm saying. Like it's seeing that shit. Like to me, like I said, I came in there. Like if y'all watch RDC, them and AMP been beefing about subs. So it's like it all like came together there. You know what I mean? It's like been a storyline. So that's why it was funny to me. Cause it's like all these niggas about to fight and shit, like on some funny gang shit. Like,
Okay.
and that's what happened. Like that shit was funny as fuck. And like seeing all them niggas just interacting, like that's why it was just funny to me.
I
But it
wish
was
they
never.
had a simulated school. I think
That's what
that's
I'm
my
saying. Oh, that would have been dope. Like a
Or
college or some
college, bro.
shit.
You
college. That's what I'm
feel
saying.
me?
Oh,
Like
that would
she
have been
said,
dope.
a
Kai,
college dorm.
Kai, if you see this, do college, bro, because you're not
Kai,
gonna be able to,
do your
bro,
freshman year in the HBCU. Because
bro,
let me tell
bro,
you something. You don't get no more drunk, no more fucked,
bro.
no more lit than you do your freshman year
Bro,
in the
and y'all all
HBCU.
young as hell too. So do it at a college, bro. Cause that boot camp shit coming from a nigga who been to basic and shit, that's not gonna work if you trying to do on some real nigga shit. Like it's not gonna work.
And
But
what you mean crying? The military ain't gonna let you play with their name.
that's what
If
I'm
you
saying.
do a boot camp, you
That
gonna do
jail
that shit.
shit, niggas play with jail all the time. They gonna let you play with that. But
Niggas play with jail in jail.
that's what I'm saying. So they don't. They already want to make niggas look funny. But that soldier shit, they not gonna let you do that, bro. They're not
Yeah,
gonna
ain't
let
gonna
you.
apply to that.
They're not
The
gonna let you
army
do that,
ain't
bro.
playing. The army ain't going. But I hope he do school. Like
Oh, that would be dope. That would be
freshman
dope.
year of college at an HBCU. Let me
That
tell
would
you
be dope.
something, y'all. I
That would be
was so
dope.
I'm
drunk.
a viewer.
I was so drunk.
That would be dope. That would be dope. I remember them days. That would be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope. He should do that. Kai, if you see this, I'm gonna send it to him. If
Look,
you
I
see
say
this,
if he do
do a
Hey
college.
y'all, on
that,
another
he
note,
hit me up because baby, what?
Yeah, get at her. That was dope. What you said,
on,
Kenny?
on another note, we ain't gotta go too much into it. I know Speed already told me he don't want to get blocked. But listen,
Oh god.
do your homework on modern day Israel not being Jerusalem in the Bible.
Do your homework.
Yeah,
Do your homework on that. It
we gonna
hit different when y'all going to war on false
they
doctrine.
gonna send me a notification saying, yeah, we took you off YouTube.
I just want to let you know, gang. It hit different when they going to war over a false doctrine.
And
The
I ain't
Israel,
gonna go deeper into that, but Kenny, it do hit different.
it hit different. If you Google his, make sure you put in historical Jerusalem. The location totally different, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. Don't
Do
go to
you
war
hear
with
me?
Israel. So
Do you hear me? I'm gonna let that go, but Kenny, it do hit different.
Shit. Okay. Well, we got free Palestine. But
And they over there, right? They over there, and then this on some like straight up humanitarian shit. It's not the Israel it's not the Jerusalem they talking about. But even if it was, why are y'all? That give you the right to bomb children hospitals and shit. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, what type of Hunger Games shit is
he's
this?
saying
Like,
the bad words. He didn't say bomb. I mean, he didn't say that. He said you're combing or
no,
calming.
bro, no, they are dropping bombs on
We can't
children
say that
hospitals.
on
Yes,
Twitch.
I can. They doing it.
We
They
just got
dropping
on
this shit.
Twitch.
Okay, but put it like this: they dropping whoops on the
Hey,
kids, bro.
whopping over there.
It hit different when they whooping on the children's hospitals, bro. How
They
about that?
over whooping.
They over whooping on the kids' hospitals. They on Instagram they showing pieces of the kids' bodies dang on
All
this
right,
shit.
bro. All right. All right.
And
Nah,
we about to
Look.
celebrate Thanksgiving. And think about it, smallpox. Come on now, quit playing.
We will never get monetized. We will never get.
I think my last episode I said the R word. I'm horrible. I gotta stop coming because I feel like when I come, it's
I'm just saying, ain't as long
As long as we don't
as I don't say the
as
other
long as we don't say
the
the F
other word, the 3-letter word, I'm good. As long as
as
I don't
long as we
bring
don't
that
say
up,
the
I'm
F
straight.
word, I think we're straight
No,
too.
I'm not even that.
the
As long as
J
we don't say
word.
the F word,
Yeah,
but look,
the hard F. As long as we don't say that too, because Kai,
exactly. But the word I'm talking
they
about
got
even
strikes.
trumps the F word. The word I'm talking about, you can't even like. Even if you say the F word, you might come back. But if you say the word I'm talking about, no, like you lose sponsorships and shit. So yeah, I'm
The
not
J
gonna say that.
word. I think I definitely said it earlier twice.
Yeah, J word 3 letter. Yeah, you don't play with them boys.
I said J word, but I didn't say the 3 letter. I said the whole organization twice today, and I heard myself say it twice, and I was like, "Ooh, shut up! You gonna get them to take it off."
No cap, bro.
We definitely
The
can't say that.
popo gonna be knocking at your door.
We'll never
I
get signed
said.
up. But let's play these. Let's play these last two little clips I got. Let's react to these real quick, and we'll get up out of here. This
Freestyle
one,
time though, real shit.
I fuck
this.
with y'all. This is a good celebration to me being published.
Oh yeah. That's why we were gonna talk about it. I was gonna get into that. Don't worry. All right, so let's play this one real quick. Let's see what this one
Just say
is.
this to the women watching. Pay attention. Because y'all love taking these men for child support. And number one, then you want to raise it takes more than money to raise the kid. When he was coming around, he was helping with homework, he was picking the kids up, he was doing everything. Now you put him on child support and he got to work extra. He can't help. So now you taking away from the bonding time. That's number one. Number two, whatever that court order is in the state of New York, that man doesn't have to do nothing over the court order. No birthdays, no holidays, not Christmas, not back to school, nothing. It's an option for him. But if you talk to anybody in the court system, he does not. It has to be in the court order. That includes summer camp, everything. Because y'all love taking these men, and then it's like, oh, well now, how you not going to help with the birthday party? Because sis, I gave you child support. Like, we be so gung-ho on child support, and you really went down because your auntie is bitter. Your mama told you to do it. You really wouldn't even think about taking homie for child support. I know somebody who, homie was on child support. They got back together, and he was like, so when you gonna take me over? She was like, I'm not.
Message.
Ooh, let me just say this. I'm not nobody's baby mama. I am a stepmother. My man is on child support for both of his kids. He gotta show up to every fucking thing else. I don't give a fuck. And he get mad at me. I don't give a fuck. And if them women call us in the middle of the night, you answering the phone. That woman carried your legacy, and that woman is raising your legacy. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I get one of my stepsons every other weekend, and my other stepson he come every holiday because he live in Georgia with y'all. Anytime his baby mama's call, I could be in the middle of riding dick. Answer the phone. Them women carried your legacy. I'm barren. I am infertile. I will never be able to carry my man's legacy. Them women carried your legacy. Answer the fucking phone. I don't give a fuck that the court is taking money out of your check. You gonna give them money when you got it. I don't get no fuck. And I'm making money to make sure that I can help you out when you gotta fill in the gaps as a father. I don't give no fuck. Them women had your kid. That's your legacy. That's your name. I don't care. I hear what she's saying. I understand that. You still a daddy. You created that life. I make that man get off top of me and go see about his baby mamas. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Them your kids. I can't have kids. I can't ever give you no legacy. Them two women did. Answer the fucking phone for them.
Yeah, I feel like.
No, that's facts, bro. Like, just like I got, bro, my little cousin, bro. No lie, shout out my little cousin Junior, bro. He just had a baby or whatever. He be hitting me up for advice, and even though I ain't got kids, that's one thing I always tell him. Like, people be thinking, "Oh, you just told them for 18 years." No, bro. You responsible for it. Guess what? Most of the time, where the kids stay with their mom. So you're responsible for the girl and the kid for the rest of your life, and the rest of the day. Like, get what? She ain't got nowhere to stay. She gonna call. Or your son ain't got nowhere to stay. Or your daughter ain't got nowhere to stay. Who, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't together, it's gonna still trickle down and fall on you. So you still got to make sure they are straight. So ain't no, oh, I baby mama shit. You 18 now. What, nigga? That whoa. In what world that work for real? Like, that ain't how that shit really go. Like,
I'm 32 and I still go get shit from my mama house. Parenting
exactly.
is full time.
Or I call her back later. What if your son at school sick or something, or your son got in some type of accident? Nigga, they need the daddy blood. You know what I'm saying? Mama can't do shit. Like, what you gonna do then? But you busy. Like, nah, bro. I agree.
I don't believe in that shit whatsoever. And the way I feel, when I first met I haven't met my man's oldest baby mama just because she lived in Georgia. When I met my man's second baby mama, I gave her a hug. I said, let me tell you something. You finna be a part of my life for the rest of my life because I'm finna be this man's wife. You're my family. And whatever you need in your household, that man gonna take care of. When she needs something, he handles it. If something needs to be done in that house, when her air conditioners had to go in the summer and come out in the winter, he was there. And I sent him there. You created that family. I don't give no fuck if you don't want to keep on, if you don't want to keep on nourishing it. Yeah, this house is an adults only resort. My baby come every other weekend. We put the pole down when the baby comes. We put the pole up when he gone. But when you get that call, you have to go. You created that life. That's you. I don't get no fuck when nobody say I don't care. I don't care how tiring child support is. I don't care about none of that shit. As a grown ass woman, I take care of most of the bills in my house because I know my man needs to make sure he takes care of what he needs to handle. And if your baby mama calling you the extra $30 or extra $40, send that to her. That woman handling your baby, and your baby got no attitude. That woman handling your baby at 7 in the morning going to school. My man go to work at 3 o'clock in the evening from 3 to 12. I work from home. Neither one of us waking a little bitty baby up in the morning.
You
His
heard
mom
me?
is. So if she need an extra $40 or she need an extra $30 or she needs something, she gets that.
And that would blow me with like so many like rappers or street niggas and all this shit. They love to throw it around and talk like I'm a boss or this and that. Like, bro, how are you a boss and you don't like you ain't got nobody else you take care of her? You don't pay nobody bills. You ain't looking out for nobody. How are you a boss?
Who
Like,
rich around you? How you a boss?
right, exactly. Who you
Bro,
gonna put on? Who
it's
you gonna
because
turn up? You're not a boss.
they do it for themselves, bro. That's all niggas think about.
Okay, but get what that make you though. Get what that make you though. That makes you
Selfish.
self-employed.
That
Yeah.
makes you
No, that makes you
self-employed.
self-employed.
That make you a sole
If you're a
proprietor.
boss, right? Whatever you're doing, that's a sole proprietorship. You're
That's all. But
self-employed.
that's all niggas care about, bro. Niggas only care about themselves. So they looking like,
That's why
oh,
niggas do shit 6 months and then next
Shout
year
out to
we don't
Future.
know about it.
Future said it the best. He said, "My baby mama drive a Range Rover. Had to make sure I got it
You
fully
feel me?
loaded." What you
You
mean?
feel me?
As
Bro,
soon
and
as
this
I get
honest to God.
on, as soon as this social media money start making money, both of my men baby mamas getting new cars. Yeah.
nah,
And bro,
yeah.
this,
I ain't
and this
gonna
I
lie.
swear to God.
I told Yella, bro. I was like, man, even if we broke up tomorrow, bro, they ain't gotta worry about me having no other babies. So she gonna be taken care of regardless. Cause the thing is, like you said, the kid's gonna be with her. So it's like I'm gonna have money to myself for real. You feel me? Like, so it's like most of my money gonna be going to bullshit anyway. So it's like I can help out where it is. You know what I mean? So
And look,
and
I pay
I'm
extra
one of them
child
lucky
support because
niggas
the
that only
baby
got
can't
one.
come here no more than 2 weekends a month. Cause
Bro,
I be
bro,
lit.
that's why I tell you, bro,
It be
like,
bitches in my house. So I pay extra child support because it be bitches here and I don't want my son to see that. But I make sure my man pay extra child support because 2 weekends out the month, me and my man turn up. This bitch be the grotto in this house. My baby can't be here for that.
and bro, that's why I've been so goddamn careful and ain't had no slip ups and no shit like far as babies, bro, cause I know, bro, I'm the type nigga, bro. I had to tell, like, if me and my baby mama was to split up, I had to tell a nigga, like, I had to tell, not a nigga, like, I had to tell the female, like, hey, bro, like, listen, like, cause I be one of the nigga that, like, still, like, I'd be the stereotype. I'd be the nigga still slime, like, going up there spending the night, like, I ain't gonna care. I know
That's what
I'd
I'm
be that nigga.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I already know the vibes I'm gonna be on. So it's like
I think that's why God didn't
All
make
you
me
gotta do
have
is
no
text
baby.
me.
If we
Pull
break up,
up,
you taking your baby. If I ever have a baby and I break up with the man, I'm gonna get on child support. I'm a baby daddy, baby. I've never had I've never had a nurturing bone in my body. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't even see it, and that's why I think God was just like, nah, you come here, give me your uterus. Because dead ass, if
You're
I ever got
spoiled.
a man if we stop fucking with each other, boy, you can have that shit. You can have that baby because I didn't want that motherfucker no way. I'm in the streets.
holy. All right. Harley.
I'm by my
I
dog.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Oh,
I ain't lying. Y'all be wanting me to be here.
by my dog, by my
But,
dog.
but hey, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. Uh I think this thing goes to 2 hours. We got 10 minutes. I think we can knock this last little video out real quick, hopefully. Let's not stay too long on it. Let's see. Let's see. Last one, y'all. Last one. If I hopefully I think I put it on here, hopefully. Or maybe I didn't. We might not have to, we
I
might be
think
good.
men love more authentically than
Huh?
Oh, this is what I mean by that.
You said say that again.
I think.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to play. Hold on, I'm gonna play it over. Play it over.
I think men love more authentically than women.
Huh?
Oh, this is what I mean by that.
You said, say that again.
I say I think men love more authentically than women, and this is why.
I can agree, but go ahead.
Women are in love with love.
Yes.
And because of that, I think you guys are wired to stick anybody in that spot. You can make him fit. You guys are socialized from little girls to fall in love with the process, the pageantry of love, the courting phase and the dates and the, you know what I'm saying? He put his hand on my thigh and we walked down the aisle and all that stuff. On the flip side, when a man figures out that realizes he's in love, that's not a happy experience. He's like, God damn it. Because that is a responsibility.
He's telling the truth.
Now, because again, our two jobs are provide and protect. I love her means that I'm willing to die for her. That's not part of your responsibility. Right. So we're not going to be as flippant or as generous with that love. Plus, we're not socialized to fall in love with the whole process and shit like that.
Nah, that's facts.
I agree. I agree.
I feel like
I agree.
I feel like that's facts because just off of what he said towards the end, when he was like, "We fall in love and shit, we gotta." Oh, my camera, we gotta realize like we about to be able to like take that bullet for her type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I don't feel like a lot of women. Yeah, they should feel that way, but I don't think a lot of women think like they're gonna.
As a woman, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not, as y'all have seen, I am not the average woman, right? But as a woman who has had experience with the average woman, a woman will have a list of 10 shit and meet a man that got 2 and fall in love. A man will have a list of 4 things, and if he don't meet a woman that got all 4 of them things, y'all not falling in love. So I completely agree with that man. And that's why I know for a fact that like my man will kill for me. I know for a fact. My face is on this man's arm. I'm Medusa on this man's arm. I know for a fact. That's why I don't never let the necessary occur. I know for a fact what my man will do for me. And so I know that men love harder than women because I've watched my brothers get their heart broke, and that's different. As a woman, I done got my heart broken, been back in love at 72 hours. A nigga get his heart broken first grade and be a dog until 32.
Man, what? Man, nigga, I got my heart broken in high school and was in Drake mode the whole rest of the 4 years. Nigga, I was boy, man. What? I was demon half of the day, simping the rest of the day. I ain't give a fuck.
You feel me? Simping while you on demon time.
What? Nigga say,
time simp.
Hey, Supreme, nigga say, Speed, how you walking with this girl after class and then this girl after class? But I'm thinking like, shit, I'm over here on some Drake shit. I'm over here on some sad shit. Hell no, I'm over here on demon time. Fuck that. Fuck that. But nah, facts, I do agree with that. I think we be one. I think women think they want perfect, but I think men be on more like, nah, you gotta be everything to get everything.
I feel like men want an unrealistic, but honestly, I just think men want the female version of themselves. Because I'm the girl version of my fiance, and I feel like he loved me because he like, I see so much of me and you. Like I can tell, like I can look at the way that nigga look at me, like he respect me. Like he respect me, I'm his homie. And I feel like a man ain't gonna want to marry a woman until you look at her and be like, nah, you my nigga for real. Like, and that's how I feel. Like that's why I feel like I know that nigga is gonna spend the rest of his life with me. Because he loved me. Like that motherfucker respect me. Like I be in a room full of people and I speak out against a nigga, and a nigga be talking crazy to me, and my man won't even move because he know I can hold my own. Cause he know I got it. And I see that and I love that. Like I love being able to be my full self with him. And I know he can be his full self for me. And I feel like that's really what it is. Like men, y'all look for the opportunity to be y'all full self because y'all don't want to alter who y'all are. Women, we will alter who we are. We are blank canvases. If I meet a nigga that like anime, I love Inuyasha within 72 hours. Niggas doing that. Women will do that.
Nah, that's facts. They really fuck with you. But shit, so, Supreme, you ain't got nothing. You got anything on that topic before we get out of here?
Shit, not really shit.
Then before we get up out of here though, but yeah, like you said, Harley, you got published this shit. You know what I mean? That's congratulations on that and everything. On in bold journey, got the article and stuff. You know what I mean? So like, you know what I mean. Before we get up out of it, like, tell us how that was and everything. You know what I mean? How that came together and all that. Is this your first time?
Oh yes. So this is not my first time being published. I was published twice when I lived in Morocco. I got published in a Moroccan magazine, and then I got published at Alcorn's magazine in Lorman, Mississippi, from my college, because I was the only person from Mississippi who went abroad. And then I stayed abroad for the first semester, fall semester of my junior year, and then they invited me to stay for my spring, and I stayed. But this is why my story is so beautiful. I came back home, crossed Zeta, and then went back to Africa. So I came home cross so I can make sure that I have my authentic experience with my line sisters, and then I went back to Africa with my letters on my back. And so that was super dope. Those were two publications, but this one, I feel like this publication is different because first of all, I feel like I'm being my full self. And this
Right.
is the first publication where, like, when you raised by a single mom, it's really hard to speak against your single mom.
Right.
But she feel like I'm the parent that stayed, so watch your mouth about me. And in this article, I speak about the best thing that ever happened to me was like my mom being a single mom and having to work all the time and her not being around. So I formed my own view of the world. And me and her really had a crazy conversation about that article because she was like, you told them people that I wasn't in your life. And I was like, you were there, but you were not present. And that's how I feel. And so to have that clarifying conversation with my mother was way more impactful today for me than the actual publication. The publication hit this morning. Me and my mom had that conversation right after I got off work today at 4, and I was emotional because I do all of this shit for her. And so when she called me crying, like, you told them people I wasn't in your life, and this is published forever. I was like, no, I told them you wasn't present, and you wasn't. I said, what was my favorite color at 14? And the phone got dead. I said, what did I love doing at 14? What did life look like for me when I came home from school? If you don't know that, then I give you kudos for being a parent that stayed, but bro, don't play like you perfect. You not.
Like you knew me and shit. Yeah, I feel
You
you.
know
Yeah.
me. You learning me right now. I'm 32. You learning me
Right.
right now.
Right. Right. And it, right, like that's crazy. Like it, yeah. I feel you. We ain't gotta
And
get
you not wrong because you had to do it on your own. But bro, I got my own hurt.
right.
This my
And
own
I
hurt.
ain't even 32 yet, but you know,
And we all, and I ain't even 30 either. Like yet,
you
but
feel me? I ain't even close to
I'll be
32.
20. I'll be 28 next
Be
year.
like,
I
thank
mean,
you.
I'll be 28. I'll be 28 in a month, and I feel that. You know, I done had that
I feel like
conversation
single black
before.
mothers feel like we can't ever critique them
Right.
because you
Just
didn't
'cause
leave.
they were around, or they, like you said, they stayed. They
You
stayed.
was in proximity, but you wasn't around. You don't know me.
Right. And
And
then
it's
you
okay that you don't know me. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but bro, I gotta feel my pain.
right. That's facts. It's facts. And we'll get, you know what I mean? I just wanted to get a little touch on it. Make sure y'all go we'll put the link in the description and everything. And
Yes, I definitely go check that out. That's
yeah, go
dope.
check that out. Go check out. That's just a little bit of it. And we'll, you know, of course she'll be on. We'll talk to her more about, you know, her life and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna come back because I feel like I'm supposed to do an interview with
yeah,
y'all.
I've been trying to get these interviews set up, man. Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, I've been trying to get these interviews set up. It's just, you know, life. You know, we trying to. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot. We
I
ain't gonna.
be busy too. I feel like the Halloween episode I was supposed to be there and I was drunk as fuck and I rolled over
Man,
and I
look,
was
it
like,
ain't even. It. I'm gonna be honest. Supreme. I know. I'm gonna be honest. It's some behind the scenes shit. It's more of like being selective. Feel me?
no,
Like it's more like I want people on here that ain't gonna quit tomorrow, type shit. You know.
I fuck with
So
that.
I want to talk to real people and shit. So, you know, but we'll figure that out. We'll get that figured out. But yeah, you know, Harley, it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a
I
pleasure, man.
love y'all.
And we definitely appreciate you and everything. Londo, man, you know, shout out to Londo, man. He'll be back. We'll probably do some shit, some more shit. You know, I'm kid free, so we'll probably do some more shit this weekend.
Them kid free weekends, y'all gotta take advantage of it.
You
I
feel me?
don't know about that life.
Yeah, you feel me? But you know, Supreme, go ahead. Actually, Harley, go ahead and get us out of here, man. Go ahead and let them know where they can find you at and everything.
Awesome. So I am Harley Hendrix 6 on all social media platforms. I am Miss Hendrix with 3 X's on OnlyFans. Like I said, it's only 4 posts there. So don't go follow me on OnlyFans thinking that y'all gonna see somebody busting it open. I really be on the pole acting a fool. So please don't think that. But no, Harley Hendrix 6 on all social media platforms. I feel like you should follow me if you need an uplifting, because every day I let a motherfucker know how awesome they are. But don't follow me if you don't want to hear how great you are with a couple fucks in there, because I always got to fuck in my spirit. So I'm always curse, but I'm always let you know that you with it. You know what I mean? More life, more love. And I really fuck with y'all. Like I tell people all the time, I love Trap Talk. I love coming here. Even when Speed hit me up and was like, "We got to push it back," and I was like, he was like, "You got to push it back for Kenny." I was like, "Y'all got to know, Kenny don't do no wrong to me. Kenny is the one. Like if you're not purchasing art from Kenny, if you're not supporting Kenny right now, you
I
are
be trying to tell him, bro.
Kenny is the one." And I don't endorse a lot of people. People know I don't fuck with that. I don't like to. I'm a nigga at heart, so I don't like to feel like I'm dick riding ever. And I actually ride dick, but I love Kenny forever. I swear to God, I love Kenny forever. So I fuck with y'all. Follow me, and I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course. And Supreme, man, go ahead, man. I don't know if this shit gonna cut off on us, but we'll see.
Of course, man. It's your boy Kenny Supreme. You can follow me on all social media at Kenny_Supreme with 2 E's. You know, it's art, media, and music. Y'all get at me. It's Trap Talks TV.
Yes, sir, man. And it's of course Trap_Bambino, CJ Rush on everything else, man. Man, Trap Talks TV, like Kenny said, man. Shout out to Harley, shout out to Londo, man. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all jumping in and out and watching us, and just being here, And if you watch it, and the clips will be out. We'll have hella shit coming up, man. We'll figure it out. We got some more episodes, of course. We'll have something. Let's see. We didn't do a lot of Halloween shit like I thought we would, but
HP, we gotta incorporate the live video shit more often now.
Oh, you like that shit? That shit
y'all
dope.
lives. I be rolling up with y'all on live, and then also, y'all only did one conspiracy episode. I watched it, and I would like another one.
We will definitely get on that. Maybe we'll figure something out this weekend. Maybe we'll do something this weekend. But yeah, catch us on live.
HP, if you serious, I got one for tomorrow.
Say less. And catch us on IG too. We be on there just doing shit, smoking and shit.
Yeah, I definitely roll up with y'all whenever y'all get on.
Literally, we have little white boys on their line.
Just saying shit. It's funny. It's funny, good time, man. And yeah, man, like I said, Trap Talks TV, man. Shout out to Harley, man. Make sure y'all go follow her, man. And yeah, man.
It's the winter time. Y'all get y'all.
Oh yeah, get that. Go ahead and get the plug in. Get that.
Look. Get y'all some crochet goods. As soon as you go to any of my social media, it's linked there.
It's cold. I mostly know y'all niggas working in these warehouses. Get up.
Yeah, I'm making a hat and a ski mask right now, but I got everything, y'all. Like I have everything. We make blankets. My mama make all of these pillows. Now I don't make that cutesy shit, them pillows and shit, but I'm definitely here for all the clothes and the apparel. And y'all, I just bought my sewing machine and my heat press, so I'm about to become a full-time designer. So fuck with all of my apparel, Harley's hands.
There it is, man. We'll clip that out too, man. And of course, man, like we said, Trap Talks TV, man, and everything's just too fucking sweet. And we're out of here. Where's the button? I'm high. Where's the button? Oh wait. Oh, Kenny, I ain't playing.
Good night, gentlemen. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you. I gotta play the theme.
There
we go.
Hoping today I don't die, cause I seen dreamers clothed in the veil of their lives. It's just changing my mind, I guess it's changing my eyes.
We out of here.
It's changing my eyes.